We're back. I just unplugged my router and restarted, so hopefully it won't be so bad today. California Girl, Sunshine, California Love, in the order of 1 through 3. I don't know what that means, Slayer. Are those songs? I know California Girl, like Katy Perry once said. Premiere. Yes, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is our thing today. I'm so excited. Oh, you guys can't even see. Division 7. I don't know what any of this means, but these are our people. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play. Okay, my ping is still pretty high. We're gonna do one more test, and then if it's ass, we're going to Overwatch. And that's okay. Can't get in the same. Okay, I won't buy this until I have the 40 RR or the 40 Radiant whatever's to upgrade it to the finale. I want the finisher and I want it in purple. So I need the 40 to do it. I have 10 right now. They're looking for a girlfriend. Oh my god. Are they taking applications, do you think? If only Valorant was a dating game. Dating game? Dating app. Just kidding. Dating apps suck. Don't go on them. There's only ugly men and really pretty girls that just compliment you instead of asking you out. From this is all things that I've heard from TikTok. There's a little bug flying around. I'm not fast enough to catch it though. I like this song. This is my playlist. I'm gonna like the songs on it, duh. Of course, I like the songs on it. Kinda tired. Why am I tired when I start streaming? Like, I wasn't tired before this, and now here we are. And we're playing on Icebox. Icebox is okay. I think it's kind of difficult. I think that I don't like kitchen. I hate the kitchen part of Icebox. There's just like, I don't know, people use it so much and they just like, oh, maybe they got a girlfriend. Oh, if they're gonna flirt with each other the whole time, I'm just gonna mute them. I don't want to hear it. I don't. Bazooka Badger. Oh, they must have the new pack. We can steal their gun skin. Funny thing is, you pick the very knife that actually come. Well, stop. Okay. No, I'm not picking any more things because you need to stop. No scissors, no knives, no nothing. Okay, stay away from them. You can get a pillow. You can touch grass. Anything else. Anything. If you're accidentally cutting yourself with knives and scissors all the time, then stop being around knives and scissors. Oh, damn, Sage. I don't know what that is, but don't touch it either. Oh! Oh! Oh, she picked up my gun and she threw it away. We're vibing. Yeah. Oh yeah, no more. I love that Valorant did that so that you can just spray them at any time and they'll line up. Oh. I get scared. She's dinked! Well, Sage was a.
One enemy remaining.
Get her! Yeah. Yeah. Reina! Oh my god. Okay, then stop talking about it. I don't want to hear, alright? I warned you. You don't want to listen, so. Thanks for paying my tuition. What? What? No! No! I don't even know how old you are! Dun.
20.
20? With that voice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I take it back. Cypher's set up over here. What the fuck? Are you skewed? No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna help Sova. Whoa, that's a lot of people. And by that I mean two. Okay, you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm going to site. Nah, fuck it. The last two are flanking. Yes! No. His name is Novocaine. Like that stuff they use for tooths. Tooths? To numb you. She went around? Oh my god, how silly. Don't worry, Daddy's home. Look, Sage, it's you! I don't know where. Okay, the don't worry, Daddy's home is like a meme thing. But I just think it's so fun to say, don't worry, Daddy's home. But it's me. I just think it's funny. Oh, yeah. I still have the... Oh. He's messing it up. Yeah, he's jumping over the omens. That's the aim training, baby. I think I teleported up. Oh, he's done. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? Oh no! I ran into that. Oh fuck! 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 What did my ping? What? My ping spiked. I couldn't pull out my gun. It just kept pulling out my knife. I don't know what happened. Okay, I did panic. Oh, it's just very deep. What does he want me to say? Cypher's on crack cocaine. Yeah, yeah. Like 40, smokes like a pack a day, takes testosterone on the regular. No, I'm sorry. I take it back.
All the deep voice dudes I meet in this game are like 20. It's so weird.
Ew. I met one who tried to say that he was like 17. I was like, what? No.
I mean, it's possible. It's just
Yeah,
weird.
true. You can't have that voice and be younger than me. Stop. Like, that's illegal. I love that we go A every round. Honestly, it's really cute of us. Ah, ouchies. Built different. True. Oh. Oh my god. I'm alive. Yeah. Well, we're definitely getting flanked. I found him. He's up there in that corner. I didn't help much, but I can't really do much. Not impossible. Yeah, Sage. Get it. Get it, Sage.
Player standing.
What? I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. I know. It's bad. I'm gonna go play Overwatch after this. The fucking... Oh, nice try, nice try. Yeah. I don't know, but we'll see. At least I can be Moira and not aim. I don't have to aim if I'm playing Moira. Just stand there and suck. Exactly. I don't have to do anything. Oh guys, look at this sick lineup that I learned. Down, down, down. Anything for the crown, crown, crown. Yeah. Yeah. True. It's kind of deeper than I wanted it to go, but that's okay. Time to play Val now that it's finished updating. Must be nice. Exactly. You know the strats. Prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, and it's always someone else's fault. The one way! 80 on Brim. Some COD. World of Warcraft. Oh shit, Reyna! Oh my god! Kind of crazy. Oh, ace! Reyna's gonna ace! Nice! Oh, after. Okay. I finished my coffee. It's kicking in. My energy through the roof. Just like my pants. Kidding. Listen. I was playing Genshin Impact earlier and it kind of took over. And I was just looking at all the hot people and how I need to upgrade them. Although there's a new game that came out that's like, similar to Genshin, except all of them are adults. And I like that because I hate the fact that Genshin has like children-like people in the game. Like, it's really gross. Oh, they're scared of Reyna. Brim is mid, and I missed him. From the ping, of course. Not my aim. Yeah. Nice. Everyone is... That'll land somewhere. It's a lineup, don't worry. I think they're running. What the fuck? Why is there a trip there? I don't know. I made the one way. Oh. Don't worry, Sova, we got this.
One enemy remaining.
Do you think he's going back?
30 seconds left.
Not recharged yet.
Nice!
Poison orb emitting.
You like my one way? Cute! See, my ping is fine when I'm just standing after the round is done. But then it gets bad. I don't know what to do. Everyone is dumb. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite operator
I guess
based?
Solo found his girlfriend.
I think so. They have matching cards and titles. It's cute, I guess.
Yes.
I wanted to throw up initially, but now it's okay. Who's your favorite operator? You mean like character? They're going through mid. Might be in kitchen. Oh, 104 on Brim mid. Reyna got the new gun! What? Why'd she say no? Yeah! I want to see the finisher! I want to see the finisher of the cool gun. Get him, Reyna! Get him, Reyna! Yeah! Reyna's the same, like... Oh my god, cross at me. I'm not hitting those shots, but they are. My ping is also ass. I was vibing to the music and then you just died. How dare he, honestly. Nice.
Nice. GG, guys.
GG.
You guys have a good day. Good luck in Overwatch.
Thank you. Oh He was nice. Okay, what should my new being super hot in Overwatch as Moira. I don't know if I'll play Moira every day. Probably. I mean, I really like playing Cassidy, but I can't do that if my ping is ass. Oh wait, I forgot to change my category. Feel so stupid and upset. My teammate is speaking Spanish and I don't speak right. Oh, I from what I've heard, that is like a big insecurity that a lot of people have that are like a certain race but don't speak their like cultural language. You're not alone. I can't say much on it because you see my face, but I heard that it is a common experience. But I don't think you should feel stupid about it. Like, it's not your fault. And it doesn't mean that you're any less, like, valid. It's okay. Overwatch is loading. Oh, okay. I thank God there's not an update. I've not played Overwatch in a while. I think when Lifeweaver came out, I played like that day, and then I have not played since. Also, look at my nails. They've held up pretty well. It's been like a whole week, and they're still looking pretty good. Well, this one's a little bit chipped. I had to cut that nail because it broke, but some of my friends make fun of me for it. Not joking. Well, then tell them to stop. I don't know. When I was in high school, I was really like, there was one friend that like would make a lot of like jokes about me and like digs and stuff, like anything that I was interested in, anything. And it was like always obviously a joke, but it still like hurt, you know? And I didn't realize that I could stand up for myself and like, hey, that hurts my feelings, like set boundaries and be like, no, that's like, don't joke about that, please. But you gotta do that. Now that I'm older, I know better, but if you want advice, tell them. And if they can't abide by it, then get better friends. Like, it sounds rough, but I don't know. You all are young, but young, like I'm only 21. I'm not that old. Uh-oh, same game server connection failed. Maybe we can't play anything today. Boo, tomato. I guess we could just sit and just chat for a little bit. What if there's anything on YouTube to watch? Revenge Reddit stories? Oh, okay, maybe we'll watch that. Maybe. Oh, no, stop, don't play right now. It's saying connection failed, but it's retrying. We'll give it a minute. Actually, we'll cancel. Overwatch 2 also, hopefully. If it loads. We'll see. It's not loading. Oh, it's saying there is an update required. Let's fucking go. Hey, at least my stream isn't lagging anymore. Seems like after I restarted my modem, it stopped lagging. The game is so fun, I know. I'm gonna try. Since the start, I did not play Overwatch 1. I just got Overwatch 2. Like 2 battle pass. This is the 3rd battle pass I think that I've played the game for. So I don't know how long that is, but well. Alright, we're clicking play. Please work. You're a Widowmaker Hanzo main? Damn! Good for you! Holy shit. I cannot do that. It's so hard to like, I don't know. It's so much different than Valorant. Like, everybody's jumping around so much more, and I don't know. I feel like there is a lot less strategy. Like, unless you're playing comp and like high ranked or whatever. But like for me, playing a little quick plays, there's no like strategy. There's no like super sit and aim for heads. Nothing like that. It's a lot of just like shooting. Try. You play Fortnite, then Minecraft, then Overwatch, then Valorant. Today or just in general? Like your whole life? Because I've played well, I have not played Fortnite, but I play all the other games continuously. I'll like play a game for a few hours and then I'll get bored and then I'll go play another game and then I'll get bored. Your whole life, yeah. That's cool. I think Minecraft was my first like game as well. I guess you said Fortnite. Okay, Minecraft was my first game. When it first came out. I was alive when it first came out. Probably started playing it when it first came out too. On our shared family laptop. It's still saying connection failed. Apex. I haven't played Apex, but I've heard it's good. I've heard it's fun. Okay, you know what? It's not working. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna chat. And I'm gonna call listen, last night I said I was gonna call my internet people, but am I the asshole? Story. We're just gonna chat. And we're gonna hang out. And then I'll probably end and play Valorant on my own. At the body shop, doing something unholy. You're not people. I know, they really are. They really want me to like die. Honestly. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and this, and then this. And this, beautiful. All right. Okay, but you really don't have to be that loud.
Anything that you have to compensate.
You just have revenge.
I am so tired and sleepy right now.
Oh, I know. I can.
From all the revenge I do.
You're the Batman of Smosh. We all say that.
Yes.
But hot.
Oh.
Batman's really
Batman's-
hot.
Yeah.
Wait, which Batman's
True.
really hot?
All
All
of
of
them are
them.
hot.
Ben Affleck.
Hottie!
No.
I loved him when he spilled all those Dunkin' coffees.
Yes.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, let's just hop right into these revenge stories,
I'm
shall
so
we?
excited.
Okay.
I like your sweater.
There's several different revenge Reddits, okay? The different rankings of revenge. So the first one we have is from Petty Revenge.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm very petty.
I faked proof that I had a flat tire so that the lazy people in my group project would have to do the presentations themselves, therefore likely will fail. I'm in a class where a group research project /
Valid.
presentation is a huge chunk of overall points. Everyone knows in group projects you always have that one slacker who doesn't do anything that you have to compensate for. However, I got stuck with possibly the
Olivia.
3 worst people to be in a project with in the class. I did the entire research, presentation, poster boards, etc., among many other annoying things myself. I tried talking to them and telling them they needed to put in their share of effort. Ignored. I'd send them tasks to do. Ignored. I'd try to schedule meetings. They'd say they were coming and then leave me alone at the library. This happened from the get-go. It was abundantly clear that they expected everyone else to do the work, but everyone else turned out to be just me. Rule: we couldn't have things 100% memorized word for word, and we couldn't read off of anything. We had to actually know the subject.
Yeah, this is Smosh. They do Reddit stories. I fell asleep to them like last week. I just kept playing them and falling asleep to them. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm just watching this video because it just came out a few hours ago. So we're watching it together. Honestly, okay. For most of my group projects, I feel like because I'm a STEM major, I haven't really had this issue, I guess. Like pretty much everybody in my projects have been doing pretty well. There was like last semester, there was one group project where people were they weren't not doing their work, but they were like I caught them talking shit about me, and that was really funny, but they gave me like 20 out of 20. Smosh is like so it was 2 guys that started this channel back when YouTube like first started. It was Ian and Anthony. Ian is still here. Anthony Padilla went and made his own YouTube channel, but Ian is still here. And they pretty much like do a lot of stuff. Eat It or Eat It is like one of their bigger things that I like to watch. Yeah, they just do silly little things and it's fun to watch, like skits and games.
I was fully prepared.
Eat It or Eat It and like try not to laugh.
To do most of the talking and even wrote down a small script for them and told them to know what to say during their part at the very least. The night before, I told them we had to meet to at least go over the whole thing one time. Once again, none of them showed. At this point, I'm livid. and decide they can just do it themselves, which means they'd get up there, not know a damn thing to say other than the small info I gave them, and couldn't even bullshit anything because they did no research.
Yeah.
Thing is, if we miss without an excuse, we fail the project. If
Yeah, this is his channel. Well, I don't know if this is the original Smosh channel. I think it's Smosh Pit. So this is a side channel that they have, but still good.
you have an excuse, you have to have documentation. I commute and live an hour away, so I decide that I'll conveniently have a flat tire right before class. Went out and actually bought a tire so I could have the receipt to prove it. Emailed the
Damn,
professor, who
committed.
said I can present by myself during his office hours. Turns out they completely bombed, and not only probably failed the project, but since they are bad students, might even make them fail the class. It's edited to say
Holy
the professor
shit.
stated that at the beginning that they were not allowed to contact him about people slacking in the group, and said to work it out amongst themselves. Said that we were adults, and
That's kind of an ass move though. Like all of my professors have been like, if somebody is like not participating or like not talking to you or whatever, like let them know and they'll like handle it or something. But I've never had a teacher that was like, no, that's your problem, like not mine.
that he wouldn't even respond to emails about it. Wow. All right. That's a classic revenge story there, because I'm sure that happens all the time.
I feel like that was like the plot of Election, the movie Election. with
I've
Reese
never seen
Witherspoon.
that.
And they were like, no, this is too much. We
You
can't.
can't do this.
This is like a 90s movie.
I've never had to do a group project in my life. Like, at
What?
least not in college or
Oh.
anything.
This why am I Shane went to ASU, which is a college in Arizona. Wait, I've been to the campus and stuff.
Actor kid.
I have. And if your group sucks, it sucks.
That seems so unfair. Like
True,
that,
it is.
It's just crazy that the teacher was like, I don't want to hear about it.
And the teacher
gotta
always,
get it.
I feel like that's always the case. Is the
Oh,
teacher's
not for
like,
me.
You guys are adults, figure it out. And you're
Yeah.
like, but Melissa's asleep. Like, all the time.
This is
Wow.
incredible. There's some comments here. Did you end up presenting in his office later? Did he say anything about their attempt? I presented yesterday. He just told me good job and didn't mention their efforts. Someone else said, you gave him a presentation or he verbally quizzed you or what? She said, or they said, I gave a full presentation. I think he thought it'd be harder on students who missed, even with an excuse,
Oh.
because they'd get a second chance, but have to present alone and know everything. Except
Yeah.
jokes on him, I already did.
Because
Um,
they wrote it all.
Love this person
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm happy that this person was able to show up and
Yeah.
you know do their thing. Like
Mhm.
yeah.
And I would say they didn't necessarily, they didn't do anything mean to the other
True. It was like karma.
It was a group
No.
project. Everyone should have been able to do
Yeah.
it on their own, and they simply said, "Oh,
They
I
just
can't
backed
make it."
away and let the group burn.
Because if this
Mhm.
had genuinely happened, this would have happened anyway. So it doesn't make a difference. They didn't go out of their way to hurt these other people.
True.
They just removed themselves from the
Yeah.
situation.
I'd
Yeah.
love to know what happened next. Did someone from the
True.
group was like, show me that receipt right now.
It sounds like, I mean, they had the receipt.
Wait, what's going on with the flat tire?
So they genuinely bought a tire so that they had a receipt of like, I had to get a new tire.
Damn, that's
because-
crazy. That's
So
commitment.
they didn't just lie. They actually had documentation because they went
Yeah,
out of
that
their way.
part just feels.
Because they needed it. The teacher said, I need documentation.
That part feels.
Yeah, this-
strange.
Yeah,
little
it's a
bit.
bit much.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh, I can't wait to get in this group and watch them fail. Like it felt like they were just like,
I guess that's the one argument is like, they inconvenienced themselves.
And
Uh-huh.
spend
to fail.
money.
And spent money. When
True.
And time.
At the end of the
Aren't
day,
tires
it's
expensive
no
too?
different for them.
Like a lot.
But I don't know. There's people, and I'm sure in the comments you can argue like, hey, these people didn't put in the work.
Yeah.
Do they deserve
True.
to pass on
No.
on your back? Like,
did they pass?
no, they failed because she didn't go and do the presentation with them. But whatever. I don't know. I think it's good petty revenge. This
Yeah, I
is
think it's
overall
fine.
small.
Yeah, I think
They
it's
can take
good.
the
It's
class
small.
like if you're not going to take the class seriously, you can take it again.
Yeah.
Or like,
Mhm.
No one was
not
hurt
do
in
it.
the process. Just,
yeah.
just maybe their
Yeah.
egos.
Their egos
I would have
deserved.
loved to know. Yeah, and a tire.
Well, not really.
Yeah, they didn't damage the
They didn't damage the tire. They just bought.
They
a
just
new
bought
one.
a new tire. They didn't actually.
Well, now they
now
haven't
I
actually-
thought she was about to go and like actually
Stab
puncture
her,
own
yeah,
tire.
yeah.
Like
To have a photo of like, here's my flat tire. But no, just bought a new tire to show like.
Smart,
This
smart.
person
Because she
did
can
more
reuse
damage
that
to
later.
themselves, to be honest, because they were up all night, like.
Right.
Like
while the
frothing
others,
angry.
We weren't even thinking about it.
If I was in her position, I would have fantasized about doing that
Yeah.
and not done it.
I could
True,
not have
same.
executed
But
that.
look, do I get a little bit of Schadenfreude from hearing this? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
It
means.
probably felt really good, but then the teacher was like, "Yeah, good
Okay.
job, get out." And
Yeah,
she's like,
teacher did not care.
"Okay."
They're doing so much work. They have an hour-long commute, so it really they. I will say this
Committed.
wasn't like they gave them no opportunities. This sounds like a lot
Yeah.
of bending
True.
over backwards until finally caving.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
So I get it,
They were
and
ghosted
they
at
were
the
they were ghosting
library.
her.
I mean, this whole situation is really stressing me out.
Olivia's
You
really
know,
stressed
I'm
out.
just like, ugh, like, I'm sorry. This sucks for everyone except the professor.
True.
Oh, the professor had strong boundaries. Professor was like, "I'm not dealing with this."
I just think the professor should be able to like you're, I don't know, like don't tell your students like, I don't want to
I
deal
just
with
wish
this.
I don't like the concept, at least in college, of group projects.
Yeah, like get
I
a
don't
life.
like that.
Sorry.
I get it in high school because I think there's a lot of stuff a group project can teach, and it does teach teamwork and stuff. I'm sorry. What?
Get a life. Sorry. Is this like? Are we in the '90s? Like, are
Yeah.
we in a '90s movie right
This
now?
feels like a '90s movie.
Doesn't it? Did you guys watch Election?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
seen Election.
Oh,
Matthew Broderick and Reese Witherspoon. It's
I think it's unfair. Like these dynamics are going to happen,
True.
and that sucks.
I was
like,
thinking about that, and then I was playing devil's advocate, saying, "Oh, maybe a group project will help, build
It hel-
strengths and
It helps, but like when the entire group isn't doing absolute shit, it sucks. Like there's no. I hate it. Okay.
we got.
work." Not here. Okay.
All right,
Next.
let's move on to the next one. We got another petty revenge here. You don't like your boyfriend seeing me braless in the dorm? Then he won't. I don't know where this is going.
Oh no. Oh no.
I live
Oh
in a college
no.
dorm on an all-female floor. I usually wear a bra if leaving the dorm building, but I'm not going to put on a bra under my shirt just to walk down the hall to the bathroom.
True.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
A few days ago, I left my room and walked 10 yards down the hall to the water fountain, refilled my water bottle, and went back to my room. I was wearing a white tank top and no bra. The tank top was fitted but not see-through, so you could only see the outline of my nips. There was a small group of people hanging out in the hall outside of a few of the rooms. But I didn't think much of it until around half an hour later when I got a knock on the door from one of the girls I'd seen in the hall.
Oh,
She
no.
said something to the effect of, "Hey, so sorry to ask this, but if you go out into the hall again, could you put a bra on? My boyfriend's out there and he was staring a little, so..."
What?
Oh my God! Get your man's, dude.
Get your man.
That sounds like a him
Super
problem.
non-confrontational, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, sorry about that." And for the rest of
No.
that night, anytime I left my room, I put a bra or sweater on.
No.
And that was the end of it, or so I thought. The next day, my roommate told me she'd overheard the girl telling a few of her friends about the incident while in the bathroom. She said the girl was making it sound like I'd been purposefully trying to seduce her boyfriend. Wearing
What?
basically nothing, taking my time at the water fountain, posing to push out my tits, the whole works.
What?
When she left the bathroom, my roommate
Olivia's
said the
gonna
girl
beat her
was
up.
actually acting it out at the water fountain, pretending to be me.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Oh, that's evil.
That night, I passed the girl and some of her friends on my way to go brush my teeth. I wasn't wearing a bra. I was already in pajamas. The girl looked pointedly down at my chest, and all of them started giggling.
Ew,
But the
that's
last
so
straw was when
gross.
the entire
Like,
dorm
why would
got
they?
an email from the RA yesterday saying she'd gotten some anonymous complaints about people dressing inappropriately in the
Oh my
hallways
God.
and asking that we all just make sure we're keeping things covered up. So here's where I got my petty little revenge.
Okay.
I knew
Yes.
that the girl's boyfriend doesn't go to college here. The girl and I
Oh.
were in the same orientation group and chatted a bit back then. I also knew that due to the pandemic, we aren't allowed to have non-student family guests in the
Oh
dorms.
shit.
So I used the same anonymous complaint form to issue a complaint about people bringing their off-campus boyfriends into our dorm and them not wearing a mask.
That's right.
Masks are mandatory in the hallways, although not frequently enforced. This morning, the RA emailed again saying that due to anonymous complaints, they'd be enforcing the no off-campus guests rule
Damn.
by checking IDs of unfamiliar guests to make sure they're
Yes.
students from then on. Really, this girl should be thanking me. If she was concerned about her boyfriend seeing the vague outline of my tits in the dorm hallways,
Uh-huh.
she no longer needs to worry.
True. Yeah.
This one
Good
gets
point.
me
Good
fired
point.
Yeah.
I am not okay with women shaming other women.
I know.
This made me so mad. Like that is straight up bullying and shaming. That's why we can't wear bras anymore. Okay?
True.
Also, I think there's a lot of deep-rooted shame and
Yeah.
judgment and insecurity from the other girl, and
Yes.
she's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
and she's doesn't know how to express it, and there's some issues between her and her boyfriend, and some sort of
Oh,
mistrust.
God,
And
yeah.
insecurity,
True.
and she's projecting it onto another woman, but hopefully, she can learn and grow because
That's gonna cause her more pain in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
True.
If she thinks that women just being themselves is affecting her relationship and causing problems in her relationship.
Like,
You have to look.
that is a bad relation. That is an insecure ass relationship. If you can't even like, if your boyfriend can't be around any other girls without like staring at them or whatever, regardless of what they're wearing, like that means that he does like there are some issues right there.
Your own relationship.
Yes.
Get your man.
Mhm.
Get live there.
Look at your own relationship with women and men and your own body and how you feel about other people's
You
bodies.
should be bringing other women up and like.
It's sad that she probably
Yes.
didn't say anything to her boyfriend. Like,
True.
Like, hey, don't fucking stare.
No,
Like-
she was probably like, oh, you stared at her boobs? It's the woman's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's over here like, and she's just like, hey, he can't help it.
Oh my god.
She's like, babe, hey.
Stop it.
He's like, "Woo!"
He can't help that he's a wolf from a Looney Tunes cartoon in the 40s. There's some comments.
Oh,
I'm
good.
also pretty petty. I have to tell you that before I got to the end, I was thinking if it were me, I would walk down the hall in my bra, but with no shirt. I mean, hey, it's wearing a bra,
That would be
which
funny.
is technically what she asked for.
True.
The OP responded, ha, if I had the confidence, I totally would have.
Aw.
Someone else said, I like
Oh.
how him looking at your tits somehow means you need to correct your behavior. That bitch is nuts. That's what they say.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitch is not.
Someone else said, nipples through a shirt? Next, you'll tell us you regularly flash your ankles to nobility, you utter harlot.
Okay, that person's pretty fun. That person's like, I'm gonna have a fun joke
Oh,
with this.
yes, that's a very Reddit response right there. Yeah, insane.
that response.
I think she was justified to go even further with more revenge.
Yeah.
But this was perfect.
It was perfect.
Perfect
It's-
petty revenge.
Yeah.
What's hard is like they're in college, and in college you're just really figuring yourself out.
Yeah.
True,
If
but
that happened and she was in her 30s, she would have been like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
Oh,
She would have been
yeah.
like, "Sure, no problem," and then just been topless.
Oh,
Walking around getting water in the corner, like, morning,
Oh,
good night.
yeah.
Like, but in college, it's so hard. Our brains are molded, and we're all insecure. And we're all figuring.
oh my
it
god,
out.
that's me.
But I hate when women get other women to gang up, and that's specifically making fun of her body. Straight up.
True.
Remember when Florence Pugh went out in that dress and her nips were showing through, and people were commenting about it?
No.
No.
Yeah, they were like just like being so harsh about her nips, and she's like,
Aw.
"Excuse me, like what are we talking about?"
Yeah.
It's why we have to like put. I was just talking about this the other day. I'm like, why can't I go without a bra? I would get the cops calling me. But honestly, like, I just feel like it's like we've just shamed women's bodies so
Yeah,
much. If I
true.
could go so deep, it's like we've shamed women's bodies. Like, there's no help for us to like be a woman. It's like
Yeah.
tampons and pads. It's like cover it up. Shut that down. And it's
We're
like,
constantly, even
what?
now, like we're being shamed always, constantly. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of always like the topic of discussion is what this person.
Did you? Yeah, I could see her nips.
Yeah, everything is.
I remember in like improv.
There's no like equal for men, you know? There's nothing. The only thing that I could think of possibly would be like height, but even that is not like a serious thing. Like what is not the
class,
same.
It was like, blah blah's not wearing a bra. It was so distracting. It's like
What?
she has boobs.
It's especially crazy when you think about the tropes over.
Anytime that
somebody
somebody says something about my boobs, or even like me, if I'm thinking like that way, like, oh, it's like too much to wear this shirt or whatever, I'm like, if I literally could just like remove them and like tuck them away in a little box or something and never have to have boobs again, like I would do that. like it's not something that you can help really. So there's no point in like commenting on it. There's nothing to do. Why comment about it? Why say anything? Why shame? Why do anything like that? There's literally nothing. Like, unless you're gonna give me the money to go get surgery to chop them off or whatever, there's no point. So just like don't say anything.
College stories of like dudes streaking and like whatever, and like I feel like a dude literally, I mean, because you hear stories like a dude can run across campus in college naked, and it's kind of like, haha. Do you see what?
That guy's hilarious.
Do you see what Dave did? He's such a legend, and it's like he's not like it. Guys do get much more of a pass for that.
Yeah.
And then a woman is literally in the comfort of her home.
Hi.
technically.
Yeah.
She's
In her
the comfort-
corset. Thank you for the. Oh. All right, listen up. Don't do this. No, fuck off. Fable, hi! Welcome to me banning somebody. Oh my god, look at that. Wow, that's so crazy. Hi, how are you, Fable? How are you doing? We're listening to Am I the Asshole stories. Hi.
comfort of her home, getting water from the bubbler. Like,
Again.
dee-dee-dee, I can't wait to stay hydrated. I'm a good person. And it's like, you slut.
I know.
She's in the comfort of her home.
Yeah, like her boyfriend shouldn't be there. Like, leave.
True.
Get a life.
True.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Compliance.
All right.
Okay,
Next.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
And
following
then
the
they go too
rules
far.
gets on your case about something.
That-
In a respond by wearing
Yes.
4-year-old man pants
Have fun. Thank you for lurking. We're just listening to Am I the Assholes? We're having fun.
to work.
Hold on. Oh no. Manager tries to crack down on dress code. I responded by wearing yoga pants to work. I hate dress code so much. I hate it so much. I work at a college in an office, and there are things that I like am prohibited to wear that is pretty ridiculous. Like I can't wear ripped jeans. Are you kidding me? Does that stop me from doing work? How does it make me less like I work at a college, but ripped jeans are not professional enough. Like that's crazy.
Tries to crack down on dress code. I respond by wearing yoga pants to work.
Okay.
So I'm.
I also cannot wear leggings. I can't wear ripped jeans. I can't wear tank tops. I can't wear crop tops. That's good. They
a
shouldn't.
34-year-old man.
Oh, he's a 34-year-old man.
used to
That's
work at a
not what I
popular
expected.
convenience store, really popular with a cult-like following. Changed years ago. I've always been a bit of a clown, but very good at following
That's
rules while
funny.
doing so. After working there a few years and seeing managers come and go, we got in a new woman who was just miserable and really wanted to flex her authority. Shortly after she started,
Ew.
she posted the uniform portion of the handbook in the break room and started complaining about people's attire, but clearly took the biggest issue with girls wearing yoga pants. So me being the petty rule follower, I combed through the policy and noticed some things in the wording. The rules stated that yoga pants are allowed as long as the ankles flared, and there was no gender designation for these articles.
Huh.
Cue malicious
okay.
compliance. I and a friend went to Walmart after work and bought me a couple pairs of flared yoga pants. Now, mind you, I'm not a huge guy, but I am chubby and have a big beard. I began wearing them almost every day I worked, and especially if she was working. This infuriated her. I would regularly hear her protests and even saw her go to the AGM, Assistant General Manager, and General Manager. Their response was always, I can't say anything, he's in dress code. This
Yeah.
continued for a month tops before she requested a transfer. What made
Damn.
it even more fun was trolling weird pervert customers. They would stand at the deli area and gawk at the young ladies working, especially if they were bent over the hot food table. When I would
Ew.
notice this, I would sidle over beside them and give the boys two butts to look at before whipping my head around and making eye contact with them. The level of disgust
This guy is funny. I like this guy. This guy, I would be friends with this guy.
on their faces filled my heart with joy.
Oh.
Edit. So I'm new to this whole Reddit thing, and I didn't know how to edit for an update at first. But the outpouring of positivity and support has been wonderful. I do still own the yoga pants, so the possibility of pics does exist. And unlike when I worked at Wawa, my job is just more physical, so I might fill them out better. LOL. That's awesome.
Oh, isn't it crazy that when you were talking, I pictured this man having a huge beard?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was like,
Wow.
this guy has a huge beard.
Oh, he said that
But
eventually.
even before he said
Even
that, I
before
was
he said
like,
that.
this man just has a huge
I
beard.
love this man.
What a champion.
I love him.
I love that.
Alive.
never understood, like I didn't understand it when I was in school, because I think we did have weird dress code stuff, because I was in Arizona, and it's like, like the school district was weird. I never
True.
understood.
He's right. He's right. He knows. He's from Arizona. He knows. Bonk. Thank you for the bonk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shane's from Arizona. He knows.
Like people who freak out over what people are wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I've never comprehended it.
It's like okay, in Arizona it gets over 120 degrees on some days. Like today it was 100 degrees outside, and they like schools and other lots of places are like, oh no, you can't wear a tank top. Like it is literally like an oven outside and I can't wear a tank top. Like that is insane. Like shoulders, you think that my shoulders are so distracting that I can't, it's gonna change my performance, it's gonna change the people around me's performance. Like, are you stupid? Like what? I don't know, I just think it's ridiculous.
Especially to this degree, like
obviously it's not just about the heat, but like the fact that you think that somebody's clothing can distract somebody so much that it stops work from getting done and shit like that is insane to me.
you know, why is any boss freaking out?
Also,
on this level?
it's a convenience store, correct?
Yeah.
Let them wear yoga pants.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
No one
it.
wants to wear jeans in a convenience store.
I never walk into a convenience store and think about what the worker's wearing.
No.
Mhm.
You don't even see, because usually
No.
they're behind a counter or
No.
something.
I
Like,
just want to know where the bananas are.
yeah.
Bananas at convenience stores?
What's a convenience store like?
Like a
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven or a Wawa, yeah.
sorry.
You don't.
Oh, I don't.
No.
Um,
You get Gatorade.
Gatorade. I'm like, where's the Gatorade?
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm
only
thinking.
thing I'm thinking about when I walk into a convenience store is where are the tall boys, and I need 5 of them.
Where are the Four Locos? And I need 5 of them.
Give me
oh,
a
they're
Four Loko.
banned.
Also, I think working in a convenience store, you can just wear whatever the F you want.
Yeah.
No one's really, you're kind of like sitting
Exactly.
behind
Yeah. Like it doesn't affect your
I hate that,
performance.
like,
Who
the
really
men are gawking
cares?
at the women in the yoga pants.
True.
But I love that he was like,
Yeah.
I love that too.
I can picture the whole thing.
Yeah,
get it,
me too.
boys.
Where is this? Do we know?
Well, it's a Wawa, so I'm assuming it's East Coast. Some
Never been
comments, not only were you maliciously compliant with the boss, but you were protecting your coworkers, all with one fashion faux pas. Good for you.
Good for you.
Someone else said you bent over backwards to serve your customers. I hope you made Employee of the Month.
That's the same
True.
harlot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
on a roll.
Oh, well.
He's scrolling. He's like, oh.
I'll get
Dale,
up with
you
this
are killing it.
one.
Someone else said, couple years ago, I got challenged on wearing shorts to work. I don't work with any customers or vendors. I was told the dress code said pants are required. I asked about leggings and yoga pants, as the girls in the office wear them daily. Yes, but those are pants. Cue my wearing the most outrageously tight and poor taste yoga pants and leggings. I am a heavy man. This was not a good look. Manager in question took all of the week to okay my wearing shorts. It's so funny.
What is wrong with wearing shorts, yoga pants, like what?
I don't know, man. Some people
People
just
get
love.
uncomfortable.
I think some people love controlling
know
other
why.
people. It's
True.
Controlling. I also would really love to know what are flared yoga pants.
I have them.
not the skinny
It's
ones.
like the bell bottoms.
Oh, they're gonna slide up when you're doing downward
Not really.
dog.
No, depends on how some. Well, mine flare around the ankle. Though I've never tried doing it downward.
Same dress codes at any place you worked or anything.
Yeah, like restaurants and bars.
Oh yeah.
Very insane. And then at one point, we all needed to get no slip shoes.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ugliest shoes you've ever seen in your life.
True.
They're like, these are so ugly.
Yeah,
But then Vans actually make some really cool non-slip shoes, and those were really cool. And then a new manager came in and was like, "You can't wear Vans." I was like, "Fight me!"
Yeah.
Honestly, fucking fight me.
It's the control.
That
Ugh.
sucks for you.
I've definitely. But wait, there was a server who was not wearing no-slip shoes.
Yeah, I think that
I'm
no
not
slip
gonna name
shoes
him,
are
but maybe
reasonable.
He remembers. He was walking, and he slipped. And he had so much food, and it fell up in the air, and then he slammed his head
Oh,
on the
no.
railing and was covered in blood.
Oh my
Covered in blood.
That poor guy.
Covered in blood. No, he's alive and fine. He's covered in blood and like coming out with food, and he was like, "F this place."
I feel like the non-slip shoes are reasonable. Like you could actually get hurt or hurt other people if you're not wearing non-slip shoes. Like we had to do that at the movie theater too.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Before we move on, I want to point out this awesome sweatshirt.
No.
So this malicious
everything.
compliance. It's not, but
Salmon in the Yemen.
neighbor.
Oh God.
Never
Right.
touch your truck again. You got it, neighbor.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I posted this on the Am I the Asshole sub, but many people were saying it is malicious compliance and posted here too. I am a 59-year-old man and live in a major city in Ontario, Canada. I live in a small subdivision and have 5 neighbors total on my street. For the past few years, during the winter, when we're getting a lot of snow or bad storms, as I'm leaving from
Her
my overnight
brain is
shift at
working.
around 8 to 9 p.m., I'll put my wife's windshield wipers up on her car and do a quick walk around to my other 5 neighbors and put their windshield wipers up on their cars. Obviously not if they're outside or something, but if
I don't know what that means. Putting their windshield wipers up when there's a storm? We don't get snow here. I don't know what that
it
does.
looks like they're in for the night. Many of them forget to do this, as many of them have children and it typically slips their mind, and their wipers will be frozen to their car in the morning.
Oh.
It's just
Oh.
something nice I like to do to look out for my neighbors. They're all always grateful for this and thank me for it. Many of them started doing it too, and there will be nights where I'll forget to put my and my wife's up, and in the morning, one of the neighbors has done it for us.
Oh, that's
This is
nice.
typical Canadian behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, recently one of our neighbors moved and a new family moved in as of last week. It's a young couple and their 2 young children. The other night, I was leaving for my overnight shift at around 9 p.m. It was snowing really heavily, and we were supposed to be getting almost 30 centimeters of snow, and it was freezing
Dang,
out.
that's a
So I
lot.
put my wife's wipers up and do my casual, quick walk around to the other neighbors. I was hesitant when I reached my new neighbor's house, as I've only introduced myself once, but did it anyway. As I was putting the second wiper up on their pickup truck, the husband came charging out of his front door yelling, "Hey, what the
Oh,
fuck are you
man.
doing to my truck?" I tried to explain to him I was just putting his wipers up to help him. He continued to scream at me to get the hell off my property and don't touch my shit again.
What
the wife
the
then came out
heck?
and started yelling at me too.
Oh.
I apologized and started
Damn.
walking away. Some
Nah,
of my other neighbors heard
nah.
the commotion, came out to see what was happening. They tried explaining to him too that it's just something we do. Both of them weren't having it. Fast forward to this
Shit,
morning.
that's their problem.
I'm arriving home from my overnight shift, and as I'm walking in, I see the wife of this couple struggling outside to break the ice off the windshield wipers of the truck.
That's their
Yes,
fault.
She was trying to take her kids to school, and the wipers were frozen solid on the car. She sees me and yells over, "Hey there, do you mind giving me a hand, please?"
Oh
I
my
looked
God.
over to her and yelled back, "No, sorry, thought I was never to touch your shit again, ma'am," and walked back inside. She yelled back at me, "Wow, asshole."
What?
Told my wife about
He's
this.
not the
she
asshole.
thinks I should have helped her because she was just
Nah.
trying to get her kids to school.
No.
I disagree, as I was just following what they told me.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I agree with her.
Yeah?
Yikes.
Here's what I think. I agree with the wife. I think that actually he would have been the hero in that scenario if he went over and helped and went, and this is what I was trying to do last night, so we wouldn't have to deal with that. And then he just walked away, mic drop.
Yeah, you know, this is where I
Yeah.
agree. And it's, for me, in my mindset, if I'm him, I'm not thinking about what people deserve or what's like right. Because I'm
I
like,
guess
he's
that makes.
justified.
Okay, listen, I'm
He's
petty.
justified.
Yes, yes.
But these are your neighbors, and you have to live next to them.
Yes.
For
That's
potentially
true.
Years. You want to start that rivalry, that you want to keep that going, cool. But that would have been an opportunity to be like, all right, things are going to be easier from here on out. They're assholes.
They're
True.
But
assholes.
They
you're
are
not gonna have
assholes.
to deal with as much shit from them
Mm-hmm.
if you like give this olive branch. It's not, like I said, do they deserve it?
That's so
No.
funny that they bleeped out the word shit, but they let fuck be said.
But it's gonna make your
No,
life
but,
easier.
but be the better man, and,
And-
then the wife can go tell the husband and like, we should really go over there and apologize.
He ended up like he was right, and he's so kind, even though we were jerks to him. Like, I think it's more of a killing them with kindness
Yeah.
situation.
Yes.
I
I'm so
guess
confused
they're
because I thought
he's better
Canadians
than
were
me.
supposed to be nice.
We don't know where these neighbors moved from, and I will say, for a lot of places, you know, if you saw someone messing with your car, you would freak out. And I don't think
True.
the guy's
Well-
an asshole for coming out yelling if he saw someone touching his car.
I
Yeah.
think there's always
But-
a nicer way to say things to people that you don't, if they're doing something that you don't like, you don't have to scream at them. That's just rude.
For sure.
True.
Where I think they became the assholes when all the other neighbors came out and
Yeah.
were like, hey, this is something we all do.
Yeah.
And they established like, hey, we all in this neighborhood, he's not actually doing anything to your car, where everything's fine, but they still wouldn't let it up.
I think what's
True.
really hard is that human beings, when they go so hard into something, it's very hard for them to go, You're right.
It's true.
Actually,
Yeah.
so he was
True.
probably fuming for a while, and then he was probably up all night being like,
Mhm.
why didn't I just let it go?
Yeah.
Then he
maybe.
should
There was opportunities
apologize.
to come back later and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I overreacted.
But that just shows you that he's probably just an asshole.
Yeah, well, and
True.
also when she's like, "Hey, can you help me?" and he's like, "No, sorry, like you told me." And she's like,
Wow.
"Well,
Yeah, and
asshole."
yeah.
Like they think, "Oh, I can yell at you all I want," and then,
Mm,
but then you still owe me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. That's the only reason. But I do understand if I saw someone
Yeah.
in the yard, I could understand.
I
that
think if
in
I-
the moment,
Yes.
you
yeah, I think in the moment I would have done exactly what he did. But if I had time to think about it, I probably would have helped.
might yell and freak out.
Yes.
But you have a chance after that to go, "Hey,"
To apologize.
sorry.
Mm-hmm. True. The
Yes.
guy should have
But they didn't do
apologized.
that.
I'm going to be thinking about this story for a while.
Yeah, this is a
because
fascinating one.
This makes me really sad that, like, he had, like, a whole neighborly routine. And neighbors do take care of you.
You grew up in a snowy area.
I don't get like when you were first telling me the story, I was like windshield wipers.
Yeah,
What's
same.
going
We're from
on?
the desert.
I grew up in Massachusetts, and it was always, like, in winter, it was below freezing.
Oh dang.
But the thing is, my mom or dad would never walk around and do people's windshields. Like, everyone just did that themselves. But the biggest thing for us is when the plow guy was going by, if he liked you and knew the neighbor, he would plow your driveway for you.
That's
Oh,
nice.
that's
Otherwise, my entire life growing up was every daughter had to do 2 hours of shoveling.
What?
Every night.
Wait.
Every
2 hours
night?
of shoveling every night. My mom would give us $10.
10
And it was
bucks.
just a part of my life. And then when
That's
I started
a
driving,
lot.
you'd have to wake up an hour before to shovel out your car, scrape. So what you do is
Okay, that sounds like a lot of
you have a scraper,
work.
You scrape the top, and then as you're warming up your car. So when you warm up your car, it actually warms up the frozen, and then you scrape.
No wonder everyone on the East Coast is so pissed off.
This
all
is
the time.
terrifying.
So
Yeah,
angry.
that sounds like a lot of work.
We're so angry, and we're so mad when people like take time off because we're like, what the I have to go to work. And that's
Oh.
why I left, because I was done being
Wait, this
so
is
angry.
so crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
you were shoveling snow for 2 hours?
Every night.
Why?
That's just a part of your
That's
life.
part of that.
What are you
And then raking leaves in the fall.
Yeah.
I think it's also why it's so funny because growing up in Arizona, and
Olivia.
being in LA, like people out here, we talk about the snow and it's romanticized.
Yeah.
Like, the snow, how lovely. And it's
I hate
like,
the snow.
man.
Ski.
I
And
hate
it's
the
like,
snow.
ski.
See,
if
I
you're
do love.
lucky.
I love snow,
Oh my
but I
God.
love it for like sledding and building a snowman.
Yeah, same.
I built.
You know,
Listen,
like,
I built
those
snowmen.
things.
I loved snow too. I built snowmen and sled. It was great, but I still had to work my ass off
I-
to get out.
I only experienced
To
the
get
snow when I
out.
was very little when we lived in Virginia, and so I never had to shovel snow.
I can't. I
get-
don't.
Yeah,
find
I've
any
never.
joy in snow,
Wow.
cold, snowman.
Honestly,
You're
it's
missing out.
Snowman.
it's character.
Yeah.
But you do
It
have to leave
builds
the East Coast
character.
or else you become a curmudgeon.
Oh,
so
wow.
we have some comments here. You reminded her of her and her husband's earlier yelling at you for trying to help, and her response to that reminder is to call you an asshole instead of apologizing, admitting she really does need help. Yeah, these are not nice people. You're better off
True.
not having any kind of relationship with them. I think that's there's not enough information to go like,
Right.
yeah,
True.
don't talk to these people ever again. But certainly, based on
I
that,
wouldn't.
like,
Men
I'm
things,
petty.
it's just
I
not
could
worth it.
not.
It's
I
good-
would
it's
not.
good
I'd
to
keep
have-
it going.
it's good to,
I'd keep the
have good
rage.
neighbors and
It
have a
is good to have good
relationship.
neighbors. You need it.
yeah, your wife is wrong until the neighbors apologize. Bluetooth
True.
speaker revenge.
Oh,
One of my neighbors loves to blast loud music and watch soccer every damn night with his friends.
ew.
I've had enough and wanted to do something original just to annoy him and give him a good
Ugh.
scare.
Creeper.
While I was on my phone, I noticed a bunch of devices in the Bluetooth settings.
Aw,
I
man.
saw an unsecured Bluetooth speaker. So naturally, I waited until they were all asleep,
Ooh.
and then I paired my phone with it. I then played a super loud window breaking sound effect, and since there's absolutely no soundproofing here, I could hear it through the wall along with their screams. I had to laugh in a pillow to not get caught. I hope that I'll be able to sleep because I can't stop thinking about it. It was really
What?
entertaining.
What?
Oh my god.
That's
So
crazy.
the comments are all people suggesting other things that they can play on.
No.
This isn't going to solve anything.
No.
Like they're not. This is
Because they don't know why it's happening. Like, you probably know, like, oh, like, I don't know. They probably have been told that they're really annoying for playing the music super loud at night. But, like, playing sound effects through the speaker as well, they don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it. Like, there's no point.
isn't Like this isn't fixing the problem. They're gonna continue to play loud.
Why
music
didn't
and
he
stuff.
just go and knock on their door and be like,
Yeah, they didn't establish that they've tried to ask.
dude, stop. You don't want to like
Yeah.
break like a family.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
Or mother.
Or old
I would
people.
put like
Or
a
old
like
people.
like bear sound effects.
A
Like,
bear.
Like a fully grown.
I would
grizzly
put like a
bear
dinosaur sound effect.
place.
It sounds like a horror movie, like the start of a horror movie
True.
just goes all horribly wrong.
So there was only one comment apparently in this thread that said, "Have you tried actually talking to them?"
I like that comment.
I think
too.
yeah, because I do. My only issue is like, don't do this until you've literally gone and asked.
True.
Because
Yeah.
maybe they don't think it bothers anyone. Maybe they don't think. I could see in an apartment setting being like, maybe we don't have neighbors on that side, or like depending.
And then it'll be, it's you, and I'm like, you need to turn that down. And he's like, okay, and then he'll just turn down the volume, and the bright light is there, and I'm just like, God.
Another petty revenge here. Throw food at my car. Enjoy deep cleaning your interior.
Ooh.
Okay, that was a long title.
This happened to me about a couple years ago. My wife and I were headed back from a trip to Costco. While there, I grabbed their amazing $1.50 hot dog and a drink combo and
love
mixed
those.
iced tea and lemonade together. This is
Ooh,
important. later.
yummy.
We got off the freeway and I had to stop for a red light on the off-ramp, then immediately caught the next red light off the freeway. As I was waiting for the light and talking to my wife, a little biscuit bounces off the hood of my car. I look to my left, and there is a guy in a pickup with his window rolled down, throwing biscuits out of a bag at my car.
Hey.
I roll down my
Why?
window and ask, what the f***? He says I made him brake hard at the light before, and I should have just driven
So-
through. I said the light was
Oh
red,
my God.
moron. That's how works. I'm
True.
sure not running a red light because some dumbass isn't paying attention. He throws another biscuit
Yeah.
at my car, so I grab my drink. I'm right-handed, and my car, newer Camaro, has tiny windows. So I
Oh
didn't have
my
much
God.
hope on my accuracy throwing this out the window with my left hand. And this was obviously a work truck. Really doubtful he'd care
A
if he got
work
a drink
truck?
on the outside of his truck. But I put my faith in the Most High and threw that drink. He watched it fly through the air, totally nonplussed, until it went right through his passenger window and exploded inside the truck. Luke Skywalker didn't feel as accomplished making that shot through the exhaust port as I did,
Oh
seeing
my
an Arnold
God.
Palmer erupt all over his cloth seats.
No.
He immediately started searching his truck for something else to throw, and I floored it, laughing as loudly as I could out my window. I just
That's
love that
so
it's
funny.
biscuits. How many biscuits did this guy have?
True.
Wasted so many biscuits.
Yeah, I would not waste biscuits on some asshole. He was giving him biscuits.
Uh-huh.
I don't really like when people are aggressive on the road.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, it like
It's
causes
so
murder. It like
yeah, yeah, it's a
Mhm.
problem. Look, I would never do this. I think it's a funny story, but I would never throw
True.
food at someone else's car, even if they threw. Like, I would keep my window rolled up.
What? Yeah.
I would
I would keep my
not.
window rolled up because I'd be scared because I'm like, you don't
I'd-
know
I'd-
how crazy.
Yeah, people are crazy. Like, people keep guns, and there have been so many stories of people like shooting people because of road rage and stuff. Oh my God, Arizona drivers are crazy though. Like, they are absolutely insane. And the fact that this guy was doing it in a company truck, like, do people not know that you can they can call the company and have the license plate and be like, hey, this douchebag was driving like a complete idiot and like being super aggressive and like throwing things at my car for not running a red light. Like, I mean, even like a few weeks ago, I had somebody who was in a company truck driving absolutely insane on the road, like cut me off and did a bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, you are in a company car. You're insane for driving like this. Like, there are so many consequences that you can face. Like, I didn't do anything about it because, like, I don't know the situation the person was in. I don't know, like, how important that job was to them, like, stuff like that. But, like, the fact that you would do that in a company car is crazy. There's just, like, why? Like, why? Like, you shouldn't do that in the first place no matter what you're driving. But, like, why? Is it really that serious that you had to brake hard? Maybe pay more attention to the road, dumbass.
I always assume when I'm on the road.
Anyways, I drive, like, an hour every day to and from work and school, so I meet a lot of assholes on the road.
I'm like, any person's a murderer. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
that person's a murderer. Especially if they drive crazy. I'm like, that means they already kind of don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
People's
Absolutely.
safety.
Don't engage. Don't
Never
engage in
engage.
road rage.
But I think if
Never
someone was throwing
engage.
biscuits at my car, I think I would laugh.
I would laugh really hard and be like, "Thank you."
Oh.
Yum,
Thank
yum.
you.
Popeyes biscuits, I'm rolling down my window and I'm opening my mouth.
Yeah.
Put it
True.
in the car.
I'd
Put
be
it
like,
in the car.
"Ah!" Like, so here's some comments here. I'd be too afraid of the repercussions to do this, but I love that you did. Someone said throwing biscuits is the human equivalent of a chimpanzee flinging its poo.
True. Yeah,
Someone
good
said,
point.
Hey, free biscuits. And someone said, were the biscuits decent? And the OP said they were pretty stale in my opinion. So they weren't
Ew.
good biscuits.
Oh, so they.
Boo.
That's a
Yeah, so they were like, "Hey,
based on maybe
Stop that.
how it
stale.
sounded against his car.
what was the wife doing? Don't throw the no, don't throw the iced tea lemonade. Don't.
I know.
Now you're down now you're down in Arnold Palmer.
It's not worth it.
Once again, similar to the presentation at the beginning, like you now lost something.
You lost
True.
something. How are you going to wash down that $150 hot dog?
No.
I
True.
know.
Like his life sucks now.
Yeah.
His
About
life sucks.
It all through. It's not worth
No,
it.
that's
It's
the
never
thing.
worth it.
No, that person just reacted.
Maybe they
True.
were having a bad day. They were having a bad day.
That's true.
Draw.
Yeah, like biscuits aren't doing much damage to a car.
True.
To a Camaro. I mean, a Camaro's a nice car, so it
I
probably.
fucking hate that.
But-
Sorry. I'm like, okay, you drive a fast car. Cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
But this is
Agreed.
like I think the point like the biscuit's hitting the outside of his car, and then he throws a drink into this guy's car.
Work truck.
Work
it is
truck.
an escalation.
They probably with the car, but honestly, don't throw the biscuits.
Yeah, don't do the
True.
biscuits, but
Okay, I'm going to the
also,
bathroom. I'll be
hey,
right back.
dude, get a life. Don't throw your lemonade, half iced tea, into someone's work truck.
That's
because-
Olivia's quote. Hey, dude, get
Get
a
a
life.
life.
Like, just move on. You know, sorry, there's some biscuits being thrown at you.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse. They're not rocks or blades.
I agree.
You know, or blood.
Yeah, don't throw blood.
All right, let's move on.
Also, fast cars are really loud sometimes,
And they're obnoxious.
and they hurt my poor baby ears.
Okay, here's the next story. It's just titled Confession. This is from Petty Revenge. I work Instacart. For those who don't know, it's an app to shop and deliver groceries and various other items through an app. Someone on the Instacart page told me to post here. On Christmas, I worked. I got an order at Rite Aid for some kind of 24-pack of beer I've never heard of. I delivered to this dude in less than 5 minutes. He comes out and talks to me and says he has no one to spend Christmas with. I don't ask questions, obviously. I say, I'm sorry, enjoy your beer, scanned his ID, and left. I was thinking about him for a few hours. I was feeling so bad for people who don't have friends or family to celebrate holidays with. I check my ratings every morning. The next day, he reported the beer as damaged. What in the actual f***? First of all, if it's damaged, why did you take it? Second, I worked on Christmas, you shady asshole. How dare you do that? No wonder you're alone. Couple days ago, I was in the same area. An order pops up. Same dude, same beer, same address.
Oh,
I hit
shit.
accept. I arrive at the store, start batch. I then send him a message saying, I'm sorry, but the last case of beer is damaged. I'm refunding your order. Called Instacart and canceled. Watch what you lie about. This is minor, but that. You're not
True.
messing with my livelihood for a case of beer, you fool. I got you this time, boo. The repercussions of this are huge because the guy reporting it as damaged affects this shopper's
True.
work. Like, he could get fired from Instacart or maybe not get as many orders. I know it can impact him and his ability to do his job.
True.
And that's super unfair, especially when it's like, it's a case of beer. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's obviously a lie, but also, like,
You
I'm trying to think
you
of how
lost 12 to 13. We're so close away. We're from some to. Damn. Yeah, that was pretty close. Not bad. Not bad. As long as you did your best, I think that's what counts.
damaged a 24-pack of beer can be where it's
You'll
like,
get 'em next time.
Oh, it's f***ing ruined. Like, dude, I bought 24 packs of beer that I look and I'm like, oh, this corner's all messed up. Whatever.
Who cares?
Even
Who
if one
cares?
beer is messed up, I'm like, it's a 24 pack.
There's
This guy's
23 more.
alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't have 24 of them.
True.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
That's really sad.
I was hoping that this story was going to be like a Miracle on
Yeah,
34th Street story.
yeah.
Like, it was just, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I've never seen that.
These matched the thing. Okay. I was hoping that he was going to drive around and think about it and be like, you know what? I'm gonna spend Christmas with this guy.
I thought so too.
Yeah, me
It's a bummer.
too.
Like, why did this guy have to retaliate like that?
But he's right. This might
Yeah,
this
true.
might be an explanation for why this guy is alone.
True.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this guy. So here's some comments. I had someone once claim that they didn't get a $183 bottle of champagne that they signed
Oh
for.
my god.
Petty and inconvenient. Now he'll have to actually interact with people to get his beer. So the OP responded, he wasn't about to interact with me or I would have told him off. So
True.
I did that instead of risk my job.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's okay. You did your
Someone else
best.
Said, wow, so he ordered Instacart to trick someone into spending Christmas with him. So sad.
True. It is sad, but like you
They
can't.
Responded, someone else
like-
responded, no, he ordered it through Instacart so that he could lie to Instacart and tell them the case was damaged so that he could drink free beer. He had no intention of
Oh.
asking OP to spend Christmas with him. He literally just wanted to scam a free case.
That's
Had he gone to the
rude.
store, he would have had to actually return the beer to get his money back. And the OP said exactly on point.
Wow.
Here's another
That's
thing. is,
terrible.
Like, I do think that a lot of people spend Christmas alone, and some people enjoy it. Like, not a lot of people, but I do think that some people enjoy
Yeah.
spending holidays alone.
depends.
It's like when you go eat alone, everyone's like, "Oh God, that poor lady," and it's like some people enjoy it, but maybe not this guy.
Yeah,
People
I mean,
hurt people.
to be honest, I mean,
People hurt people. That's another quote. from you.
based on the
I like it.
based on the information here, this guy is alone, but he just got a 24-pack of beer that he's trying not to pay for, which means
That's so
he probably
sad.
tries to do this a lot.
His life is
I don't
so
know, there's
sad.
a
Trying to
lot.
get a free Christmas gift.
What a miserable person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sad.
You were a server. Did you ever deal with people trying to swindle you?
Oh, all the time. Especially when you tell them that they're cut off. They're like, no,
Cut off what?
that they're done
Alcohol.
drinking.
Alcohol.
I hated doing the. Every bar has the power to cut people off. They have to.
Wait, what?
Yes. I didn't. Do
Olivia
it
is so
because
funny.
I didn't like doing it because people would get so mean,
Yeah,
especially
Wait,
men.
what?
dude. Yeah.
Oh, I was called bitch
I mean,
many times. You're
alcohol-
a bitch.
I mean, alcohol does
I'm like,
people.
Wait, you
Yeah.
can cut people off at
Yeah.
restaurants? Oh my god. I had no
Yes.
idea.
you have to, because if that
Yeah.
person drives and they kill someone, you are f***ed.
Really? Like I mean.
Oh, that
Yes.
seems like a lot.
I didn't know that a restaurant was liable for that.
Restaurants are liable 100%, and then
Interesting.
I could go to jail.
What?
If
That's
I overserved
crazy.
someone and they got in an accident and killed someone, I can go to jail and the restaurant can be 100% shut down.
Whoa.
So all servers have to take, they have to get like a certification and they have to watch all these really bad acted videos out. And then you have questionnaires. This is what I've had to do many, many
Ew,
times.
that's terrible.
Also, people would finish their entire meal and be like, oh, it was not good. Like, it really wasn't good. And I'm
As
like,
a joke?
no, not as a joke.
As a
I
joke.
hated this.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated this.
They're not a dad.
That's why I said,
Uh-huh.
no, they're like, it really was bad. Like, it was not good.
Oh,
like,
that's-
also, I found a hair in it. I'm like, so you ate the hair and the rest of the dish.
The hair was delicious, but it was still a hair. And I will
My
not
favorite
tolerate
is like,
it.
we saw a rat, just so you know.
Well,
And I'm like,
there is that big controversy right now. There was
okay.
rat in a soup last week.
where?
Was it good?
Where?
No. Anyway,
right.
can I?
Wait,
so
where?
it's-
Okay.
yesterday I had sushi and I ordered 2 things that were totally bad and I just didn't say anything and I just didn't eat it.
See, if I was your server, I would have been like, did you not like it? And then I would be like, let me take it off. Can I get you something else?
So I have
That's
a weird thing
nice.
that I do, but I also have grave mouth, so I'll eat anything. But if
True.
if I order something and they bring me the wrong order, I go, well, maybe I'll like this.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I don't try new things too often
That's
at
so
restaurants.
sweet.
So like if I order chicken tendies, which is what I almost always
Oh
order
my
if they're on
god.
the
Of
menu,
course he
and then they
orders
bring me,
chicken
like, the
You're a
tendies.
fish.
baby.
Yeah. And they bring me like fish or something. I'm like, maybe I'll like this.
I
And do
always,
you?
I
Yeah,
always like,
I often find something I really like.
Oh, that's
hate-
nice.
I hate
What type of
complaining.
bees
Like,
make
I do
milk?
too,
So
yeah.
it's
None
like,
of them?
If I order something that's wrong, I'll just be like, oh, can I just order the other thing? I'll just take this home.
Oh no. I've worked in the industry for so long that I'm like, if I don't like it,
Oh my
I'm
God,
doing
you're
them a
so
disservice.
funny.
I'll be like, I really don't like this. I'm so sorry. They'll be like, oh, all good.
Yeah.
It doesn't totally f them over.
Yeah.
Because I hate the people that are like, don't like it, and then they write a Yelp review.
Oh,
Didn't like my meal, wasn't good.
No, that's
one star.
ridiculous.
Because again, just like the
Yeah, I wouldn't
Instacart,
write a
the
review.
1 star for restaurants. I don't know why I'm like like fighting for restaurants right
That
now.
fucks them over more.
It does. It fucks them over more. And people in the restaurant
Listen,
industry,
just
yes,
make
it's
like
annoying to have someone
funny situational jokes instead of these silly little dad jokes. You know, you make like dad jokes and you make like middle school boy jokes. And I'm not the target for either of those types of jokes.
complain about their food, but also like it's not the biggest deal. They want you to be happy.
I think a connecting thing that I'm seeing so far is like, you can get your revenge, you can go for it, but please communicate something first. Like ask, like say, hey, you're doing this and I don't like that, or what. Obviously, when someone's throwing biscuits at your car on the freeway, there's not much chance to communicate.
True.
But in so many of these stories, it's like, hey, knock on the neighbor's door. Hey, say, hey, you're crossing a boundary, or hey, I don't like this service here.
Don't assume
And then
they
if you
know.
get a then you can go for your revenge.
True.
Yeah, because you might send back a dish and the server's like, okay, and you're
Yeah.
like, cool, it won't be coming here
Exactly.
anymore.
Yeah.
There are some places that will be like, oh, you didn't eat this. Like,
You're a
did you
father of
not like
jokes.
it? And-
Oh
and-
my
and
God.
those are great situations because I'm like, oh, they like notice and they're like,
Of
can I get you
course.
something
Yeah.
else?
This one. Another petty revenge. So, you want to snoop in your daughter's text? So I'm
No,
married
don't
to
do
a
that.
wonderful woman. She's smart, funny, and very kind.
Oh.
Her mother is generally very nice and tends to have a great attitude and be very enjoyable. A bit of a prude, but generally enjoyable.
Her mother?
Her mother's a bit
Okay.
of a prude, but generally
I don't think it'll be a good joke, but go ahead.
enjoyable. However, it can be a bit of a major snoop. If my wife leaves her phone sitting around, she will just pick it up and start going through it.
No.
My wife has kind of laughed this off as a remnant of her mom being controlling when she was a kid.
The
Not a
joke
fan of
sucks.
this because my wife and I will sometimes text about things
That's
that
funny.
simply don't involve her mother, and I don't feel are her business at all. So over Christmas, I saw my wife set her phone down on the kitchen counter, and I had a brilliant idea. Her mom was still in the kitchen, and I sent my wife the most sexually depraved text about all the things I was going to do to her when everyone left. Honestly, most of them are things we haven't even done, but I had to make it an extra scarring.
What?
I sent this text from the bathroom, and maybe it was my imagination, but I could swear I could hear an audible gasp shortly after her phone went off. When I went out, her mother absolutely would not look me in the eye. Then, not so discreetly, asked her daughter to come talk to her in the other room. When my wife came back into the living room, I thought she had been crying. However, upon closer inspection, she was laughing. Her mother had questioned her about me sexually abusing her, and if I always talked down to her like that. My wife had told her kindly that what we do is between us and us only. Probably the best gift this Christmas.
Oh my
That
God.
is brilliant.
That is so
Her mother
funny.
needs to get out of
That's
her
I
so
know.
wild.
Don't be snooping.
That's
What?
That's some
Ew.
crazy.
That's, I
Also,
really
change
don't
your
like that.
lock code.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like have a new lock code.
Maybe it's like a Nokia flip
That's
phone or
really
something.
funny. That's really.
That's so funny.
Wait,
That's
I
really
want to know
funny.
what he wrote.
He never said what he said in the text, but there's some comments. I love that she didn't deny doing those things. Just told
Yeah.
her mother it was none of her business what you two did, thus preserving the mental scarring.
True.
Someone else said I was expecting a dick pic, but this was good too.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone said, my mom did this for the first time the other night. We went out and grabbed a drink, and I left my phone on the table because I didn't give a shit. Thought, it's my mom, nah. But she had moved it, and my texts were open when I came back.
Oh my
But I
God.
quit out the apps immediately when done with them. She admitted to it and said she was just tipsy and curious. But man, feels violating.
That is
Never
so
snooped
weird.
on anyone before, and definitely won't knowing how it feels. Yeah, I would feel so awkward looking through someone's phone.
Yeah.
Because like for one, it's
I-
wrong.
I-
but also then
I feel awkward like when I'm walking past somebody and I can see what's on their computer screen. Like it just feels so violating and weird. Like I'm sorry for looking at what you're doing. Like I don't know. I think that there are certain situations where snooping is okay. Like if you're with somebody and you think that they're cheating. Like I feel like, well, I don't even know. I feel like you should have a conversation about that, but like why are you going through your daughter's phone? Like, what do you want to see? Like, you know that she's an adult, you know that she has like relationships and stuff. Like, you are really like, at that point you are hoping to see something. Like, what else are you looking for? If your relationship is secure enough, you're gonna talk to each other. You're gonna like discuss things that need to be talked about and stuff, and you're gonna share like important moments in your life. But you do not need to snoop through your daughter's phone. She's looking for something. She's looking for drama. She's looking for gossip. She wants to like, it's icky.
And like to know things like that you can't. Like I'm just like, I don't want to know shit.
Yeah.
You're a specific type of person to do that.
Yeah.
And
But a lot of parents really feel entitled
Mm-hmm.
to every aspect of their
so
child's
crazy.
lives, even once
It's
they're
gross.
adults, and it's mind-blowing.
it's
Yeah.
honestly very traumatic for the child
Yeah.
to experience that invasion of privacy.
The fact that the daughter blows it off, like it's just, she got so used to that.
It's terrible.
that
I
she's
know.
like, whatever.
No dick pics, but a very explicit message. But like she has to be looking for that stuff. Like, you know that she's gone in the photos, and you know that she's gone through the text messages, obviously, because she's snooping. Like, you know, like, what else would you be looking for on there? Like, what else? Like, she has to be looking for that shit. Like, there's no way that you go into a grown person's phone and expect not to find anything. Like, why would you even, I don't know. That's so
Like,
weird.
She's probably so used to just not having secrets from her mom.
That's so
not being able to have
disgusting.
any
That's
life
normal
separate
in
from her.
relationships.
I personally would not
Yeah.
want to look through my own mother's phone.
I would want
Yeah.
to look through anyone's phone.
Violating.
Same.
I'll see
Oh.
some of the things she texts, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know
Mhm.
anyone who's like
That
very blasé
explicit
about their
messages, yeah.
phone, like has no problem with people looking through it?
My fiance.
I don't think I would have
I
too
don't
much of
care.
a problem. For me,
Like, I don't have anything bad on my phone, like nothing like expose or whatever, but it's still like weird. Like, why do you need to know everything that I Google? Like, I just Google stupid questions that I have, you know? But it's nothing like, oh my god, what did they blah 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 blah. Like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like, nothing like that. I don't
It would
know.
be less of like, don't look through. I would be more that I'm like, is there anything cringy or stupid? Like I hardly ever take photos though, so I don't have any photos. Like I
have
really,
lots
the
of
only
photos,
I take
but
are
it's like my dogs, like the places that I've been. I take accidental screenshots a lot of like what I'm watching, so a lot of like streams and stuff.
like if you see stuff on Instagram, those are like the only photos in my.
Oh, I take photos, and if I have an idea, like in the car or like a character voice, I have a lot of videos. And the videos are like from here up, and they're the nastiest
my God.
videos you've ever seen. But it's me like practicing
To
out a
federal
voice.
prison, that's probably
And
not
sometimes
something
I
you
have to
should
go through them and
say.
be like, oh my god, that one's not good, and like delete them.
I'd be scared of them looking through my notes app.
I have a lot. Yeah,
Lots
my
of
notes
Seeing,
app.
I don't
seeing
have a
the dumb
lot.
ideas I come up with when I'm high.
Like I don't really care, but I just find it weird if you want to look.
I
Like
think it's weird.
yeah, like
think it's really
like
weird.
I have some friends who keep their location services on, and they're just like, why don't you turn yours on?
Whoa!
And I'm like, no,
I have a friend like that too. I'm like,
I don't want you to
why
know
would
where
you?
I'm going.
Also, red receipts.
Some like I do share my location with my friend and like with my sister and stuff, and my mom like shares her with me, and like my family like well, I can see my mom and my dad and my sister's location. My sister can see my location, and my friend can see my location, and I can see theirs. But the only time that I ever like look at their locations is like, oh, you're coming to pick me up? Okay, how long is it until you're gonna be here? I can see where they're at. Oh, I wonder if my mom's home or if she's out like getting at work still or whatever. I can just look. Because if she's at work, she won't respond to my text. So I can just like see, oh, she's not here, so I'm not going to text her, whatever. Stuff like that. But it's never like, oh, I wonder where my mom is right now. Like, I'm never just looking. Like, it's always for a reason.
Like read receipts, you know, where it's like
I hate
this
read
person has read
receipts.
your messages. Took that off.
Look, if
No.
you're comfortable and okay with people looking through your stuff, and you even want them to, fine. But to try to go and look at other people's things, or I just think
It's
it's like people have their
personal.
boundaries, and you need to respect that. And like I don't care where your boundaries are. Maybe you don't have boundaries. That's cool for you.
Ew.
But you still have to respect other people's boundaries.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yes.
Yeah.
just because you're fine with people looking through your phone doesn't mean you have the right to look through other
I
people's.
don't even like to
True.
over-explain what I'm doing.
True.
which is probably bad. But like, they're like, where? Like, I'm like, why am I telling you? I don't need to tell you.
I don't even like people knowing where I go between 2 and 3 a.m. every night.
Where,
No, like, why?
where do you go?
Where are you going?
To the park for a walk?
I don't want people to know
Feed the owls.
what I'm working on in there. What's he doing in there? Okay, here's the next one. This is malicious compliance again.
Oh
Business
god.
class upgrade if there is room.
Huh.
Quotes.
Okay.
I used to work at a regional airline. The jet we used for our flight to the big city had 6 business class
The
seats.
big city.
The business class service was really good for a 2-hour flight. It included a full bar service, a hot meal, warmed bread basket, followed by a trolley with
Wow.
dessert and signature coffee.
Oh my
The good old
God.
days. One of our
Fancy.
regular travelers was a local business owner who was just a slimy businessman. We're going to call him SB, slimy
Ew.
businessman. He had a reputation for making a lot of money from some pretty shady deals over the years. We would roll our eyes when we saw him coming to the check-in counter because he would always name drop and ask for special treatment. He always used the business class check-in line, even though he was usually in economy. He didn't have frequent flyer status, but he was buddies with one of the airline executives and always let us know this
Ew.
fact when he checked in by making sure to tell us that he was good friends with Vice President Karen. He would always ask for free upgrades, extra baggage, not charging a change fee, last-minute discounts, etc. If he didn't get
No.
what he wanted, he immediately called VP Karen, who would usually then call us and approve whatever it was he wanted.
What? Ew, that's
So one day,
gross.
slimy businessman checks in for his flight to the big city and of course name drops and asks for a free upgrade to business class because I'm friends with VP Karen and they said it would be okay. He was traveling on a discounted ticket that was not eligible for upgrade, even if he did have an upgrade coupon, which he didn't. I informed him that he was not eligible for any upgrade on this ticket.
I don't like how airlines work. Like, I don't like that there's the first class and the business class and then economy. Because, like, I don't know. It used to be okay. Like, I used to not really care because the flights that I would take were generally not that long. Like, the longest flight that I would take would be to Montana from Arizona. And, well, okay, I did that. I went to Minnesota one time on a plane. But it was still, like, not a big deal because it wasn't really a long flight. Like, I'd watch one movie and be done. But when I flew to London from Arizona, like, that is a 12-hour flight, and sitting in the economy where it was like 4 people squished together as tight as humanly possible, like, it's insane. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason, like, I don't know. I think that everybody should have, like, more space. I think that it's just terrible. And imagine if you, like, can't fit into those seats or you need, like, more accommodations and stuff. Like, that is so not humiliating, but, like, just making you go out of your way for something that you can't control it's just so mean. And, like, I don't know. I just hated that flight that I took, both there and back. It was terrible, and I do not ever wish to do it again unless I am in an upgraded class. But, like, I don't know. It sucks that you have to, like, pay so much money for that stuff.
And gave him his boarding pass and sent him on his way. Of course, he flips open his cell phone and immediately calls VP Karen. Within 2 minutes, the phone at the check-in desk rings, and it's VP Karen authorizing me to override the policy to upgrade slimy businessman to business class with no upgrade coupon required
Ew.
if there is room. The flight that day wasn't that busy, and only one person booked in business class, leaving 5 open seats. I was really irritated, but I begrudgingly put slimy businessman on the upgrade list anyway. He returned to the check-in counter and picked up his standby boarding card and gave me that smug, told you so look. But then what VP Karen said clicked with me. If there is room. The next passenger I checked in was a super nice lady. Big smile, friendly, please and thank you. Oh, thank you so much for checking my bags to my connecting flight. That's so nice of you. I was taking my time and we were chatting a bit since it wasn't that busy. She was a teacher going on a trip to see her family, and it was her
That's
first
so
visit
nice.
with them in over a year, and was going to meet her new little nephew for the first time.
Aww.
She was overjoyed just to have the time off to travel. I typed in a few things into the computer to make it look like I was checking something about her connecting flights, and then said, "Oh, you have been selected today to receive a free upgrade to business class."
Hell
She was
yeah.
shocked. I've never flown business class in my life. This is so amazing. At that time, we were rarely questioned if we upgraded someone without a certificate. Over the next 20 minutes, I found excuses to upgrade 4 other passengers.
Nice.
One who worked for one of our top corporate accounts, one who was legitimately a frequent flyer, can't remember the other reasons. But by the time I went to board the flight, I had to tell Slimy Businessman that I was sorry, but business
There's
class
no
was
room.
full and couldn't
Sorry.
offer an upgrade today. The
Damn.
teacher I upgraded profusely thanked me again when she boarded with the rest of the business class passengers.
Hell
Little
yeah.
did she know that it really made my day also. There's
Aww.
an edit here. Thank you all for the votes and awards. I'm a longtime lurker, but first-time
Awards.
poster. There were no repercussions to my actions. We rarely upgraded passengers randomly, so it wasn't something that caught management's attention, and they mostly trusted
Dang.
our judgment on these things. But like many customer service jobs, I'm sure, if you were nice to us, we would go out of our way to help you. If you were
Aw.
not nice to us, we would apply the rules very strictly.
Yeah.
Our boss did watch baggage like a hawk, though. If you printed more bag tags than the passenger allowance without collecting the excess fee, it showed on your daily report, and you would be asked about it at the start of your next shift.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
That
Wow.
was
Yeah.
a novel.
That's cute.
That was really, really sweet.
That's nice.
What a slimy business guy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Don't like him either. There's some comments. Love this. I bet that lady still tells people about the nice person who upgraded her to business class. and how she had such a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Someone else said, shame you guys didn't have an ethics hotline. An SVP having frontline employees going against policy for their friends should not be taken lightly. This is kind of thing people get a warning
True.
over and then fired on a second offense.
Yeah.
Why am I
someone-
saying like I know? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I've worked
I know
hard
about
on
that.
it.
It should be like that.
Someone said had a kind of opposite experience once. Was a government employee flying
Oh,
overseas
okay.
on government
Thanks for the
business with
hydrate.
Another guy outranked me. Kind of a big deal trip. Got to the airport, 1 hour drive, and he wasn't there. Called him. He was mowing his lawn. I was like, international 2-hour check-in, diplomatic travel, orders. He said, chill out, I'll leave soon. He arrived very late. They already boarded standby, so his seat was gone. I was wheeling the boarding gate person,
Dang.
showing diplomatic papers, orders, etc. Please hold the door as long as possible. Asshole shows up at the last second. Because his seat was given to standby, he got bumped to first class for a flight to Central Asia. I was back in coach.
What?
He had the gall to give me a shit-eating grin and say, see, I told you it would be fine. Screw you,
Ew.
Dave. Also, screw your homophobic macho attitude. Half your team was gay, and they all made fun of your idiotic prejudice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I love that he was like,
Dang.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
cat
yeah.
is asleep on your
Yeah.
leg, so I can get it.
Dave. That story
Oh.
was a journey.
Yeah.
Worth though. Like if my dog like ever laid on my lap, or like he doesn't really like laying with people or like cuddling with people, but if he puts his like his chin on my leg sometimes, if I'm eating dinner and he's sitting next to me in the chair, he'll like lean his head on my leg, or he'll put his paw on my leg. Like I will not move forever.
Yeah, it was a journey, like the flight.
Yeah. That was very sweet.
I once was on a flight to San Francisco for my birthday, and on the way back, my fiance, just like asked the lady very nicely. He was like, "Hey, it's her birthday. Like, I know that there's not a lot of people in first class. If there's any way that we could, but no worries if not." And the woman was so taken back by the kindness of that he asked. She was like, "Get up here.
Oh.
Get up here." And we got up there.
Get up here.
Get up here. Get the fuck up here. And she threw our whole bodies and we slammed into the doors. So we sat down and then she gave us champagne like over and over.
Oh
She's
my
like, "Do you want more
God.
champagne? Do you want it?" And I was like, first class is the shit.
My
Dang.
dad worked at an airline for a long time, and I never have understood people being mean to workers at airlines, because I'm like, for one, I'm like, what's gonna happen?
True.
Like, is being a dick gonna get you on the flight? No.
No,
In
it's
fact,
gonna
it's
get you
going.
kicked off.
You're making things worse.
People are just crazy.
Yeah, like
Why do people think that they can treat flight attendants so It's like they're trying to do their job.
True.
This is their turf.
this was the gate agent, which people are really gate agents.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so mean.
Yeah.
Get it? Like just
It doesn't do anything.
what? Yeah.
People have
Also,
no emotional.
Sit down. Your group number's 5. They're
Yeah.
calling group number 1.
Yeah.
Sit. I hate that. When they're standing right there with their bag, I'm like, "Are you group number 1?" I do it very aggressively, and they're like, 5. I'm like, "Oh, that's so interesting that you're standing up right here blocking the way for group number 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fiance's like, "You are so intense when you fly." I'm like, "I'm done."
I
from
rather I like
Massachusetts.
I
Yeah.
don't
Grew up in the
dissociate.
snow.
I'm from Massachusetts. Oh, I don't dissociate. I'm very intense.
No, I'm like don't. I have my hood on. I'm like
All right.
I've only ever flown by myself like once, like actually kind of by well, okay, it was so I flew to London and yeah, we flew to London and then we flew to Paris from London with my family. But then we took a train from Paris to London, and then London, they dropped me off at my study abroad. I did that, and then I went home by myself on the plane. I did have I took an Uber with some other girls from the trip to the airport. So I was at the airport, and there was a few other people from the study abroad that I wasn't like super close to that did end up going on the same flight as me, but we weren't like together. We weren't like blah blah blah. We did like sit together before we boarded the plane, but besides that, like we didn't really talk to each other, none of that. Like I ended up flying home by myself, and I had to like go through customs and everything by myself, and I was like so nervous the whole time. Like I was shaking. Like I did have to wake up at like 5 something to get to the airport, and I was so shaky and nervous about flying home by myself. Like I was on edge the whole time. It was nerve-wracking. I did not sleep the entire time. I didn't do anything, and it was just a lot.
I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to touch anything.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right, let's move on to our last story here. You want a man to help you? No problem. One will clock in soon. Malicious compliance. This happened 16 years ago. When I was about 20 years old, I was a department manager in a big box hardware store. People said I acted 25, but I didn't even look 18. As a young female, I saw my fair share of sexual discrimination, but the worst always came from women. This is the story of one such woman. I managed the paint department. I had 3 associates who worked for me. They loved me as a boss because I bought them a department radio, took the shifts they didn't want, worked Friday close and Saturday mid so my 2 younger guys could have time to have fun on Friday nights, and the older gentleman took early Saturday mornings so they could sleep off their fun. In trade, I gave the older gentleman his ideal schedule. My team was awesome. One day, I was in the department alone, and a lady came up and asked me where she could find the 5-gallon oil-based primer. I let her know that my location didn't carry the 5-gallon size of that primer. She told me that we did and said that it was shelved right there while suggesting I was too stupid to remember. Her husband gave me an apologetic look. I let her know that another location had what she was looking for and that it was in fact in the exact location in that store. She let me know how stupid she thought I was for thinking she could mix up stores. Then she began yelling and loudly insisting that I get a man out there.
Oh, ew.
Then she began yelling and loudly insisting that I get a man out there to help her because she wanted someone competent and not a stupid little girl. Her husband actually tried to step in at that point, but I just smiled and let her know that a male paint associate would be clocking in any minute and that I would be happy to direct him to her as soon as he is on the clock. I smiled and waited for Joe to clock in. Joe is great, and I knew he could handle this.
Hi, Auntie, how are you?
But Joe was also new. He was learning things super quick, but still relied on the rest of us for help. When I saw Joe walking up, I quickly said that there was a customer who needed help. I let him know that she was upset and asked him to do his best to answer her questions. Joe walked up to the lady. She said, "Finally."
I'm good. My internet has been giving me issues, which is why we're watching Am I the Asshole? I was playing Valorant earlier and my ping was at a good constant 100 with like spikes to 2 to 300. Yeah, and then I tried to literally just open Overwatch and it wouldn't connect to the servers. So I don't know what the problems are because no, but my download and my upload speeds are good. So I don't know what the problem is. I think I may just replace this. I have a SIM card that I can replace in my modem. I just need to call and have them walk me through putting it in. Well, I could figure that out, but they have to activate it. And I just don't want to. But I guess I'm going to have to because there's literally nothing else I can do. Like, I don't understand what the problem is because the speeds are fine. It just isn't working. So, yeah. I know. I gotta. I don't even know if Phoenix has fiber. Like, Arizona is shit. Arizona is shit. And I wish I didn't live here. But, I don't know. Because I feel like, can you really get fiber in an apartment? Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But we'll see.
A man. She asked her question, explained where the product should be, and waited. Joe calmly let her know that he had never seen us carry 5-gallon size of oil-based primer, but said he could check with the paint department manager. She was happy and loudly said she was happy to be getting some real help. Joe walked up to me and started to ask me about the 5-gallon oil-based primers. The lady quickly walked up and asked him what he was doing. He turned and said, "This is my manager. She runs this department." The husband laughed out loud. The woman stormed off, and I
True,
bought Joe
yeah.
lunch.
You're right.
I bought
Honestly,
Joe
skill
lunch.
And I
issue.
bought Joe lunch.
I love this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's writing a wholesome
Yeah.
novel right now.
My dad told me
And
to
I
go
bought
get my
Joe
dog.
lunch. We
I'll be
all
right
lived
back.
Together in one home.
And I married Joe.
And I married Joe. That woman is a bitch.
Yeah.
So annoying. Get over it.
Get a man.
Go to the other store and get that 5-gallon of oil primer.
Yeah. And also the husband, woo!
Oh, the
he
husband.
is whipped.
I can't believe he's tolerating that. Like,
Yeah, it'd be like-
that's so embarrassing. That is so unbelievably embarrassing.
See, but I thought that she did what the windshield wiper guy should have done. Like, sure, I'll get you help. And then at the end, she actually was the hero in that story.
Yeah.
And so was Joe. And he got lunch.
I mean, the woman just stormed off. The woman just left. She refused to be served by a woman. Comments. I had a really similar experience. I worked in a large appliance store, and an older woman came in to buy a washing machine. I was in my early 20s and looked very young. Anyway, I went up to her, and she stated she would like a man to help her, please. I said okay, and went to get one of my male colleagues. I told him she had requested a man. The whole way through the sale, when she asked a question, he'd say, hang on, let me just check with the expert and come and chat with me for a moment. He knew very well what the answer was. In fact, he had trained me, but he was a golden soul. Someone else said, same thing always happened to me. This is a woman. Working in the sporting goods department of a certain blue big store chain. My male coworkers recognized it and always had...
I'm back. Today is prom for my little brother. So he brought his girlfriend over, and she's in a pretty dress, and I got to see her. She looks so pretty, and my little brother's in a suit. Of course, my dog hates other people, so now he's hanging out with me. She looks so pretty, though. Aw, that's adorable.
A fun time with it. When they asked me to get a man to help them with a gun, my coworkers always made a point to ask me the question after they were asked before responding to the customer, even though they knew the answer to
Don't
the
whine.
question.
You put yourself
I
in
had
this
some
situation.
Awesome coworkers that had my back. And another person responded, I loved it when I was working and people refused my help because I'm a woman. I worked at GameStop. Oh, no surprise.
Oh, yeah. I've heard
the
horror
customers were like,
stories.
Anytime.
Valky Ray used to work at GameStop as well, and I think that she has talked about some of the things that has happened to her. Imagine going to prom. I didn't get to go to prom. I was in COVID. I still have my prom dress. Actually, you guys want to see my prom dress? Buddy, I'm not letting you out. I'm sorry, dude. Let me see. Oh, it's all wrapped up. Alright, guys. I have a follower goal where I will like wear, or I will stream in my prom dress to get it out of this bag. Alright, here's my prom dress. This is, I guess it's kind of hard to see. It's pretty, it's blue, it's long. But yeah, it's just kind of like a tank top corset-y type of thing. It is boned, so it has some of the wires. And then the back is just like laced up, like you tie it. But it's like, has this really pretty like pattern on it, and it's cute. I don't know. I really liked it. I liked cute when I tried it on. But I never got to wear it to go to prom because COVID happened. I like bought the dress and then spring break happened, and that's when COVID happened, and then it was too late to like return the dress. I gotta pack it back up. I would go to prom, but I forgot to get a suit at my girlfriend's school's a strict dress code. Okay, well that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like something that you cannot be mad about. You had the chance. You had the opportunity. Buddy, you're not allowed to leave. Sorry, I gotta like shove it back into the back of my closet where it belongs. But yeah. I know! It was a really pretty dress, and I wish I could wear it. Well, one day, maybe. I don't know. What would you wear a prom dress to? I don't know. They did have some, like, dances at college. Like literally they had like a red carpet dance where the theme was Bridgerton. Like I could have worn that dress, but I didn't have anybody that I really wanted to go with, and it was on like a Tuesday night, and I was just like, nah, I was not feeling it. I know that I had like something. Listen, I have a follower goal for it. I don't remember what it is though. I have a follower goal where I will wear my prom dress to stream it. It would be very booby, but whatever. It's just one stream. It's very much is a me prom. Let me see. Oh, 750. That's actually not too bad. At 750 followers, that's when I have my prom dress stream. So yeah, if you want to see me wear my prom dress to stream. Maple made a self-promo channel. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, right now I feel like I can't even stream the stuff that I want to because my internet has been so shit. So maybe once I figure that out. But hook yourself up. True.
They'd demand my store manager,
Come
I
here.
would go
Come
get her
on.
with
Get on
glee.
the bed.
She was a
You
50-plus-year-old
can't. Come on,
woman
up, up.
who didn't even really play games, which meant that not only did they have to deal with a different woman, they were losing my 20-plus years of gaming experience.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I can't fathom,
Of course he
I
can't.
can't fathom asking a worker for a different worker.
True.
Like, I would never be at a store and be like,
Oh.
could you get someone else?
But it happens.
I would never do
happens
that.
all the time. And here's the thing is like, I don't think that older woman who wanted a man is 100% in fault. I think that she grew up back in the day where women were
But that's
never
still like
asked their
a
opinion.
okay, but I hate this thing where like, oh, but they just grew up at a different time. Like, oh, it was a different like. Does your brain stop working when you turn 20? Like, do you just stop being able to think and like actually like change your mind about things when you turn 20? Like, what is the difference? Time to show you all over the internet just to make you wear a prom dress. It would be so pretty. It would be really fun. I would get flowers for myself too. And maybe a little tiara so that I could be prom queen or whatever. I was gonna say prom princess. I like prom princess better. Honestly, it's cute.
Or never ask for help. She's just like
Hi, Riley.
conditioned to see that.
Hi, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? We were just talking about how my follower goal at 750 followers is to wear a prom dress on stream. So I was talking about how I would make myself prom queen. It would be really funny. But yeah, thank you for the raid. What'd you do? What did you do? How did it go? Sorry, my dog is whining. Buddy, stop. You say that like it's a lie. Oh man, I didn't spell it right. I'm so bad at this. So bad at streaming. Who let me do this? Stream was fun. What happened? Oh, Maple. Thank you for the follow. Hi. It was a Minecraft charity stream. Oh, that's so cool. I hope it went really well. I hope it was fun. Minecraft charity streams are fun. I have been on them and donated before. It's just fun to make things happen. Oh, yay. Hi, Maple. Hi, Maple. We're watching Am I the Assholes? I think this is the last one, but we could find more. Oh, Crystal Umbrella. Thank you for the follow. You guys are gonna make me have to wear a prom dress on stream. It's gonna happen. Well, actually, the next follower goal is to drink every time that I die in Valorant and get really drunk, probably. That'll be fun for you guys and probably sickening for me, but it'll be fun.
He's conditioned to believe, but men
Make Fox one too? I don't think she has one.
know better. Right. Yeah, and so
R.I.P.
in a way, it's more
True.
of like a society fault, but I think it's like,
It'll be funny, though.
educating these older generations of like,
Buddy,
hey,
stop!
It's okay. Women can
Get on the
women
bed.
can have opinions too. For them to be like, what? They can? No. And it's like, just take off the Black Mirror fucking like whatever those are called, like glasses, and be like, it's okay.
True.
You're allowed to like move past. So I just like, I don't necessarily see them as like the worst people in the world, but
True. Oh my gosh. Wait, Joel. Oh, that's a full Valorant gameplay. What should we watch next? I'm looking for videos. Oh no, I cannot watch that. I will cringe too hard. I'm looking through everything that's recommended after this video, and none of it is something that I want to watch. Actually, okay, I spent a day with Buddhist monks. Beta premiere? Oh, is that the Valorant stuff? Are you doing it yet? No, we're doing it tonight. I probably won't stream it though because of the internet issue. But I'll record it and maybe make it a YouTube video. Hopefully.
Just use your strength and just
if I can edit
against my arm here.
You want me to hit you like it's a baseball bat?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little smack.
Before we get into this episode, I just want to say that this episode is going to be a little bit different than usual.
Oh.
I'll be sitting down with these Buddhist monks to get insight into the mentality and discipline required to achieve these incredible, frankly, superhuman changes that they've achieved with their mind and their body. And I know that most people can't adopt the lifestyle of a Buddhist monk. So right after this, I'll sit
Twitch updated while I was using it? What? That's so weird.
down with a meditation and mindfulness teacher
That's
brought
strange.
on by the sponsor for this episode, who made this episode possible, Headspace, which makes the benefits of these practices applied. Because
Hello, Anthony, and thanks very much for this invitation.
Shifu Shiyan Mi, founder and abbot of the USA Shaolin Temple. What does being a Shaolin master mean?
That sounds very fancy.
Shaolin master means you not only have martial arts skills, you must have the philosophy, knowledge,
right,
to share with different people. I've been training over 50 years.
Over 50 years by now?
Can you believe it now?
Can you believe that?
I started with the age of 4 doing, let's say, these physical activities
4?
already. The development, I would say, for me was gradual. I always was part of it. What we all encounter in our lifetimes is what we call suffering in all different types of variations.
True. That's what my thesis was on. My thesis was on suffering in healthcare, but I guess kind of different.
Involved in these
There's an
practices
eyelash
which
in my
are
eye.
helping you to overcome the suffering. And now this is a very important
I should have talked about this in my thesis.
You can live a life and avoid suffering, but overcoming suffering is something different. Overcoming implies you felt it already, but found a way now to still deal with it, cope with it, and that same type of suffering is just not appearing anymore because you have overcome it. Shaolin Monastery is a Buddhist monastery. You are not allowed
that's so
to
pretty. I wonder where that's at.
And you have many, many different rules
I'm
that you
Googling
need
it.
to, let's say, abide to while you stay inside the monastery. If you want to develop something, if you want to attain a new skill, let's just say you want to learn another language. The quickest way to learn this language is for the next 30 days.
Okay, there's one in New York. Okay, that makes sense. And some other ones that are just martial arts stuff, but that's not what I was talking about. Dang. Wait, I want to see what it looks like. That was so pretty. Oh yeah, it looks like the same guy. I hope it is.
You take care, you have something to
Wow.
eat. You have enough sleep.
Buddy, that is just
and
rude.
the rest of the time
Stop.
you study. You don't watch television. You don't go on social media. You don't
You
play
see him?
any games. You don't go out on party. You don't
How rude.
drink alcohol. You don't
you sit
take
down?
drugs. You sleep,
He's
you
posed.
eat, and you train.
We hear a lot of things that almost feel like myths
Pose,
about what
pose,
people who
pose.
practice Kung Fu to the level to
What?
become a master are capable of. We hear about finger punching, about the iron head, about having bones that are stronger than steel. Have you experienced any of that? Have you witnessed anyone that has?
Just let you feel. So, or maybe, I don't know if you have something to hit there.
Oh boy, you want me to hit you?
Oh, you can take a piece of wood.
Are you for real?
Yeah, take any piece of wood there.
Okay.
So, okay. What I just want you to do is you just use your strength. Just imagine this would be your arm, and just like you hit it against my arm here, somewhere on this.
Right here. You
Yeah.
want me to hit how hard?
You start. Really take it really strong like this.
You want me to hit you like it's a baseball bat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hit medium first, and then I'll hit hard, or just hit hard.
You can go slow.
Okay.
Go.
I feel
Go,
it's
go,
gonna.
go, go.
You think it's gonna?
Go.
Are you kidding? This isn't affecting your skin?
Okay.
For real? Go. Harder?
So how does it feel for you?
It feels like I'm about to shatter this. I mean, like, that's extremely hard. That's extremely hard. If you did that to my bones, I think that my arm would break.
So that means now you can answer for yourself how it is. You can feel it's all okay.
It feels superhuman. To I mean, like you could see, like you could just see the way your arms look here. It looks like not just the musculature, but the skeletal base. It feels like they're
something different. When it comes to the development of the body, the more on the outside something is like located, just like your skin,
yeah.
the quicker actually it is to change something about it. Yeah, you're unhappy with your skin, do a 7-day treatment. After 7 days, 14 days, it's already possible to see some changes on the skin. Muscles, tendons, fascia, blood vessels, bones. The more deep you start to go inside, the longer the training will be needed.
Mm-hmm.
So when I talk about the mind, then in my way of how I understand it, it is so super fine, impossible to even put it into a form.
Mm-hmm.
And now saying that you are transforming the mind, changing the mind, it's the hardest out of everything. If you cannot even change the skin, if you cannot change the muscles, if you cannot change the bones, how do you want to know how to change the mind? If you unlock something about the mind, you unlock something at the same time simultaneously in regards to what is your body able to deliver.
I read that when you were younger, you learned to break rocks with your head. Is that true?
Break
Is that just a
rocks?
myth?
I would love to
That seems
break
like a
rocks with my
legend.
head.
I can break some on my head and find
You
out
can
more.
like
Anytime.
Anytime.
what?
Do you want to do it right now?
Because
That's cool. Imagine like going geode hunting and finding a geode and just smashing it against your head and then breaking it in half, and then you can just see the geode. That's so cool.
Because for
I wish I
many
could do
years,
that.
You know, self-discipline. You have to challenge yourself in
True.
life. You have to discipline.
Look at his shoes. They say train harder. It kind of looks like the McDonald's logo. I don't know if you guys can see it, but
yourself. You have to encourage yourself. That way you can master yourself in our lives.
oh,
You cannot change things overnight. You have to take it step by step and to be able to build it like this.
oh my
You cannot
god.
overnight do this, yeah? You have to keep stretching your
I can't even like.
your physical
I'm not wearing
stretching
socks, so I'm not gonna
discipline
try.
yourself. You
If I was wearing socks, I would try to show you guys that I cannot do this, but my toes are
have to
exposed.
do-
You don't get that for free.
Yeah.
So that's not just physical, that's mental.
the mental, yeah.
How so?
When you stretch, you pain. You have pain, yeah? You
Mhm.
scare yourself. I'm gonna break in my body? You're
Oh.
not. Absolutely not.
I don't think I'm gonna
Everyone
break
has
my
their
body.
flexibilities.
It just hurts.
You
I
have to
don't
keep
like
it.
it.
You have to maintain it to discipline yourself to train harder every day.
Mm,
Yeah.
So it's about getting comfortable with the pain. It's
Exactly.
about feeling okay with it.
It's a part of
Oh.
life.
You still experience what some might
I don't like
call
that because I don't like
pain,
working out.
But you see the signal, you listen to the signal, and you acknowledge that you don't necessarily need to pay attention to it. You don't need to focus all of your energy toward this is something that I need to escape. I need to run away and stop this.
Is
Hmm.
it worth it to stop your plan just because of this pain right now? Or
Yes.
is the achievement of your goal,
If it's
whatever
me
it is
running,
that you
yes.
put upon yourself, still worth to go over that pain? Like a simple exercise people know from the movies. You just stand in the so-called
Oh.
horse stance.
Worse.
This squat?
Yes, like squatting with the feet a little bit more wide,
Okay.
Okay, let's try
Okay,
this
like
out.
parallel. Okay, like
Okay.
this, always good. And now
Parallel
try
feet.
stay like this, but take your butt in. Take the more.
More?
So,
What?
arms like so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, my
And now
thighs.
This position.
My thighs
do not
hurt.
Stay for 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. I'm shaking. This is a good thigh workout, though.
35 seconds maybe in me.
No. Okay,
Oh.
but just a moment. Stay like this, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
You feel it's going to get exhausting.
Yeah, my thighs hurt.
Every moment right now, you are torn
Shit,
between
I
sit
can't.
down and relax or use it and push myself.
Push myself.
You have
My
a
arms
choice.
are hurting,
But
which
the
they
good
should
thing
be. I
is
did
you
an
don't
arm
give
workout this
yourself
morning.
Choice. And you just say,
Buddy!
for the next
Oh.
20 seconds. So 1,
Okay, I stopped.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That hurt the
7,
front of my thighs.
8,
That's a
9,
good workout though.
10,
I need more thigh
9,
workouts.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Is he gonna cry?
3.
Watching a man
2,
cry live
there
on
we go.
stream. That's entertainment. He's acting like that hurts so much.
And this is the thing, why you need someone who guides you, who pushes you through, who helps you, who motivates you, and makes it because he wants you to discover something, how strong you really are.
If you
I
were
know I'm
counting that, I
strong.
would have given up 20
True.
seconds earlier.
If I
True.
would have given you the choice, you wouldn't even make the 20 seconds. Sometimes in different other traditions, we say,
Stop
if
it!
you are losing the fire inside of you,
He's just
life
whining.
is over.
You jealous because I have
So what
cats
do
on
you
my
need
sweater
in
and a
order to
dog?
live like life? We need fire.
Lame.
And this fire only comes also when we are using willpower.
I don't think you guys can hear him, but
In
he's just
order to
whining
stay
in the
the 20
background. It's so
seconds,
funny.
You need willpower. And the more you have this, the more internally
Willpower.
it starts to generate this heat, this fire, this vitality. It is that vitality that makes you then push
Are there
through
women
things,
monks?
even if
Probably.
it will become hard one day. It's this energy.
I would not
I
shave my
could
head to
see
be a monk.
practicing that over and over
I think I
again
would look like an egg.
can really sit with you throughout your daily life and remind
I really
you
do.
that you have
Sir,
a choice
Now
to
is not the
continue. You
time.
are capable of more than you ever thought you could be. That is
Wow.
a
That's kind of
physical
cool.
representation.
I'm kind of bored. Maybe I shouldn't show you guys that. This is my YouTube. This is just what I watch. Oh my gosh. Buddy, stop. You know what? I think I'm gonna go eat dinner because I'm hungry. But that was so interesting. Like they put all the physical stuff was just a mindset thing, which definitely makes sense. Like I don't know. You have to be strong and able to work through your things. Like even just workouts and pain. Like I hate it, but I still do it because I want to be strong. Guys, I'm getting muscly. This arm though, this bicep is so much bigger than this bicep, and I can't figure out why. Cause I do like bicep curls. And they're the same weight, but somehow this arm is bigger than this arm, and I don't understand. Maybe it's because I play. That's my mouse hand to play with the game. I've been aim training a lot. That's why my bicep on this arm is bigger, because of my mouse. Because I'm training for Valorant. I think Buddy agrees. That's what he said. Yeah. Do you agree? Do you agree? What do you think? He's so sad. He wants to get out of this room so bad. Yippee! I can smell the food. It does not smell that great. It's burgers though, so hopefully it'll taste good. Hold on, let's see. Actually. Danger. What are you looking at? He's whining so much. I don't think you guys can hear him, but oh, everyone's streaming their premiere games. I wish I could, but my internet is ass. Even if it was like normal, I still would not stream it because normally it's ass. I'm a stranger. Danger. Danger. All right. I'm gonna go get ready for the premiere. I'm gonna eat and then I'm just gonna practice. Thank you guys so much for watching though. I hope you had a lot of fun because I had a lot of fun. I don't know when I'll be live next, but hopefully my internet will be better so we can actually play Valorant and not cry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good time because I had a good time. What do you say, bud? He's not even looking at me. Buddy. Yeah. And we both hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.